Zamboni's on 7th Restaurant and Bar at 174 West 7th Street, right across the street from Grand Casino Arena. We're going to keep calling it the X. More than just your go-to spot before, during, and after all your favorite downtown events, Zamboni's on 7th is now your spot for late-night downtown eats. On game days, event days, and plain old regular days, Tuesday through Saturday. Zamboni's on 7th is now serving their delicious tavern-style pizza, as well as fried specialties late into the night. Check out their menu online at zambonison7th.com or stop by for a few beers, cocktails, or sodas and dig in. Zamboni's on 7th. Before, during, and after. Way after.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sota Pod YouTube channel for yet another live watch party covering the World Juniors 2026. First game of the semifinals. We got two games for you here today. I will only be covering this game because I will be at the Canada versus Czech game later. So if anybody who is from Minnesota and who supports this channel and is going to that game later, tickets are still as low as $35 for club level. So go check it out. Go check it out. But we are underway here for our Swedish and Finnish friends watching. We do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and of course a live interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat here. And just a reminder, Rimpinen still in net for the Finns. He has played every single game of this tournament and he has been unbelievable. He absolutely crushed it last year as well. So this high scoring Swedish team, and I swear I just jinxed it. Just like that. I was like, this high scoring Swedish team is going to have to be on their P's and Q's, and look at that. In the first minute, the Swedes opened up the scoring. Nice little retrieval there to put that backhand home, and out of position was Rimpinen too far out in the crease. Oh my God, it went right over. Oh man, his glove. Just straight up misses it. The Swede was actually way further out than I thought. Way further out than I thought. My goodness. I literally thought the Swede who skated like left side backhanded it in. You looked at it in slow motion, and straight up Rimpinen just missed it. And you know why I missed that? Because I did not think that Rimpinen would just miss a straight up glove save. So I just assumed the guy who skated by him freaking backhanded that in, but nope, soft one for the goaltender that I was just talking up there a moment ago. And Sweden's up 1-0. Look at that. What's up, Danny? Sweden, let's go. And the Finns take the first penalty. Man, not a good start for this Finnish team. Within the first minute, they've gotten scored on and taken a penalty. This is going to be fun, chat. This is going to be fun. If you're watching on Twitter or Facebook, come over to our YouTube channel. A little can opener between the legs and trips him up. So to my next set of goalie equipment, Brian's Optic 4s with the Shesterkin Winter Classic brown and cream colors. I love that. I love old school brown and or like the cream colored pads. All right, power play for the Swedes. And again, after the preliminary round, this is how I ranked the teams. I thought Sweden was the best team. I thought Czechs were the second best team. Then Canada, then the States, then Finland. Finland surprised me with the great win over the United States. Let's see if they can come back and get some momentum in this game. Finland doing a good job of not allowing the Swedes to enter their zone. Again, if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, X, come over to YouTube, join our live chat here. This is the community that we are growing, and we're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of this tournament. We have one more day. So if you haven't already, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. 18-41, and here come the Finns as they are able to dump this, killing off more time on that Sweden power play. Sweden, they drop back with speed coming through the neutral zone. Left side, they almost bring their man in the slot, but Finland able to get that back. They send it behind the net. Backhand by committee, but cannot get it outside the zone. Shot, but that hits a skate of the Finland defender. And Sweden now within the corner. Back of the blue line. Finland, 3 hanging back, only 1 kind of hovering near the blue line. They're really defending those corners. Shot. Slot, that goes right and wide. Rimpinen got a piece of it. 51 seconds left. Sweden had in the corner. They send it up front. Rimpinen unable to glove that down again as he dives for it, but back to the blue line. Pressure here by Finland on the PK. Almost loses a skate. Does lose a skate. Sweden. Shot left side. Frondell unable to get that shot off as Kiviharju there. Minnesota Wild defenseman gets in front of that one. Great PK there for the captain, Kiviharju, and the Minnesota Wild prospect. Number 33, by the way. Tired Finnish legs are able to get off the ice. Sweden with 19 seconds left in this first power play. Come up through the left side. Finland. Great job. 2-on-1, able to get that puck back. Oh, is that going to be a tripping call? No. Bodies get tangled up there in neutral zone. 5 seconds left for Finland. Shot right and wide. Hey, what's up, dude? Yes, I will be at that game. I'm very excited. No more games at Mariucci, unfortunately, but hey, we'll settle. We'll settle for $35 tickets at the X. 1655. If this game was in Canada versus Czechia semifinals, it would be at least $280. So I will take the $35 ticket. 1643, Sweden left side, and that goes right and tipped off somebody and went up and out of play. Great PK for Kiviharju again. I'm going to keep my eye on him in particular as the captain and one of the better players on this team to... Oh, he blocked that shot too, the inside left ankle, and then just stayed on the ice. I know he's a little undersized, but I'm stoked for him. Whether he makes the Minnesota Wild team or not, he's a fun prospect to keep our eyes on. And Rimpinen, a little redemption there on that penalty kill. But Sweden, man, they have just been absolutely buzzing this game. And penalty on Sweden for a slash, and here we go. Some momentum perhaps for the Finns coming up here. Let's see if they sneak in a TV timeout before this. Doesn't look like they're going to. Man, I know it's a Sunday and there's a Vikings game on, but man, the X is empty for this game. If I wasn't planning on streaming this, I would have just gone for both the games for getting $60. There was a package for $60 for both games. Not even, no, 55 for both games. Ugh, like not the best seats, but still. You'd think the Wild fans would want to go see their boy Kiviharju. Just saying. 16. Look at me. I'm sounding like the World Hockey Report now. If Cody still runs the account, he at least laughed at that one. 1627. Finland wins the faceoff. Finland back to the blue line. Right side. Left side. Shot top of the circle. That gets through. Good save. Oh, never mind. It was blocked. It was blocked right in front of the net. Oh, and shorthanded Sweden. 2-on-1. Partial break, but unable to take that pass cross ice. And Sweden now hustling back. That was almost a breakaway. Yeah, and Finland now. They're going to circle back. Ref, get out of the way. So number 25 for Finland that they have right now, Bolius. Number 25 defenseman. At least I think he's a defenseman. They said he's a second-round pick to the Anaheim Ducks. Finland, another big team. I said that last time we covered them when they were playing Canada, but may not be the quickest, which we'll see how they fare against the Swedes as this game continues. But great goaltending, meat grinder of a style, and they're not even the biggest team of like the last few years, but they always got that power forward style to their game. Most of the players anyways. Just hard to knock off the puck. Sweden gets it back in the corner. They send it around the boards. Finland with it. In the corner, back to the blue line. 35 seconds remaining on the power play. Kiviharju sends it right. Back door. Oh, nobody there to hit the rebound. Puck just Saved by the Finland goaltender stick, and Finland still has it with 20 seconds left. Kivi Hardy with the blue line. Again, wild prospect, number 33. Captain of this team. 14:39 behind the net. 10 seconds left in the power play. Shot! Great save. Top of the circle. Cross ice pass, but great read by Sweden's defenseman. And that is it for the power play. Finland still has it. But Sweden, 5-on-5. Still some tired legs there by the Swedes, and shot! Sweden able to get it back. And everyone's going to change. .1406. And I mean, both of these teams have goaltending look good on the PK. I mean, honestly, the special teams look good for both these teams. Sweden had their opportunities. Finland had their opportunities. Sweden had their moments on the PK. Finland had their moments on the PK. And both goaltenders were forced to make some good saves. Sweden, hard forecheck here. And Sweden's played pretty damn physical throughout this tournament too, guys. Finland was able to get into the Swedish zone, but 2-on-1 Sweden able to force us back to center ice, and the guys get tangled on the left wall, and this puck gets chipped back behind the net. Great flow to this game despite the 2 penalties so far. 13:20. Next whistle, guaranteed TV timeout, though. Battle of the goaltender pads, too, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see the Swede. Yeah, I love the Swedish pads as well. I'm not as crazy about the Finnish pads. I mean, don't get me wrong, Aurora Borealis, it's sick, but I like the simplicity when it comes to goalie pads. Call me French, but I like the simplicity when it comes to pads. Oh, good speed by Sweden, single-handedly getting this puck into the Finland zone. Force a turnover, but Rimpinen's able to get the save, and we're going to have some bodies in front of the net there. Helmets go flying. This is the perfect time for a timeout. So yeah, Sweden was able to bring this all the way into the Finland zone. Got the puck taken away behind the net. Finland with their pass a little too close to the slot. Sweden got it back and was able to get the shot off. All right, what are your guys' predictions for this one? Who advances to the gold medal game? I think Sweden. Though Finland's played well this tournament, better than I expected. Man, since day one, I figured Sweden would be the best team in the tournament. I truly think they have been. Czech's a good dark horse. Like, if the Czechs beat Canada today, all my money's on the Czechs. All my money's on the Czechs. And if there's one thing the Czechs do well is beating Canada in the games that matter. Prelim games, whatever. We'll just piss them off. Elimination games or medal games, yeah, that's where the chickens come home to roost. All right, I got a poll question. It is, yeah, no more games at Mariucci. $35. All right, new poll question. Should / will Spoked Z fly out to Minnesota for tomorrow's games? All donations tonight go to funding Spoke Z's plane ticket. $12.39. You're a smart guy, Elzu. You're a smart guy. You're goated, so why would you ask a stupid question? You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. 12:28, and great job of the Finns getting back to that puck in their zone. Jokinen, man. Beautiful skating. Of course, plays for Turku. That's like the only team I kind of follow in the Finnish Liga, because when I was younger, a ton of Canucks prospects went there. So and they have dope jerseys. And I think Sammy Saddle is still one of the coaches. So there you go. 12:07. We have another whistle in the Finnish zone. Kivi Hardy back on the ice. All right, Mike Johnson. You've had an okay turn. Maybe, I don't know, chat. I miss Ray Ferraro. Mike Johnson has his moments. I like some of his based comments, but then sometimes I'm like, bro, you're just being controversial for the fact or for the point of talking at that point. Which it's like, I don't know. Just say the obvious thing sometimes, not the conspiracy theory. 11:46. Oh, nice backhand. Forced the rebound shot. Unable to get that home, but Finland still has it behind the Sweden nets. Finland sends it back in front of the net. That bounces to the right. Joining the rush was the defenseman. Finland trying to get back into position as Sweden tears through the neutral zone. Finland, great defensive play. Saku Koivu's kid involved in that play. Great job by Finland. Now they're starting to jive. They finish their change, and here they come up the right side. Through the neutral zone. They dump it in. And Sweden's going to cover it up. And more, dude, after every whistle, there's going to be pushing and shoving. These teams they're rivals, man. I know there's like a rivalry now between like Finland and the United States, just like there's a rivalry between Canada and like Czechia, but like Sweden and Finland have always been like battling for that like recognition to be up there with the Russians, Canadians, and Americans. Which most of the year, oh my God, what a blocker save, man. What a blocker save. That was insane. Dude, yeah, those Swedish pads are fucking unreal, man. Fleury approved for sure. 11:07. I know you're going to tweet that too. Oh, shot, another pad save. Shots 2 apiece. Make that 3 for Finland. Finland still with it. Blue line. Left side. Great pressure here by Sweden. Finland able. Nope. They were almost able to keep that puck in. They are able to win that neutral zone battle. Puck goes to the right. Sweden with it. Finland pressuring. Sweden gets a back shot. That goes left and wide. Sweden has it behind the net. Finland pressuring. 2-on-2 behind the net, digging for it. Sweden has it. Oh, great defensive pressure by Finland. Holy shit, dude. He literally pinned up that motherfucker up against the cage. Sweden still has it, though. Backdoor pass. Unable to get that through. They poke it around the boards and back to the blue line. Sweden slap shot from the blue line and great save by Rimpinen and more pushing and shoving. Every whistle, there's going to be some pushing and shoving. Every whistle. Holy. Yeah, when are they going to get some offsetting? It's on TSN. It's also on NHL Network. Good to see you, by the way, Marcus. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you guys are all having a great weekend. $9.54. Yeah, just tweet at me. I have to double check, but I'm on club level. I'll tweet where I'm at so everyone can come say hey and we can have some beers during intermission. I'll let you guys. I'll look at my ticket. My phone's charging. I'll look at my ticket by the end of the stream too, and then I'll also tweet it. Oh, get more pushing and shoving, dude. This is insane. Somebody's gonna fight. Guys are gonna get ejected. We're gonna have offsetting minors. Bro, St. Paul just looks. At least it's a little clear today. St. Paul just looks cold as fuck. I'm gonna be honest. St. Paul looks like friggin' Halifax right now. It looks cold, bro. It looks cold there. Oh, I don't know. I had like a team like Canada. It was like an Olympic Canada hoodie. No idea what happened to it. So God, I don't want to just be like a fool wearing a winter jacket. So I'm bringing a Canadian flag, my Simpsons hoodie, my jean jacket, and I'm wearing freaking long john. So hopefully I'm warm enough. But right after this game, I'm going to head to either, I don't even know if I'm going to get food first. I'll either be at Moe's, because Tom Reed's is probably going to be packed. If Tom Reed's isn't packed, I could muck a quick poutine for the culture. But I'm probably going to drop into bad weather quickly and just see if I can park there. So my predictions for this game, I got Sweden winning, hopefully not in overtime, because if this game does go to overtime, I might have to call on Hoppy to just jump on and finish the game, because I do have to head to St. Paul. But I will say 3-2 for Sweden. 3-2 for Sweden. But let's hope not in overtime. Oh, yeah. Hey, Happy New Year, TG1. Great to see you. We'll be back on the MMA streams next week, I promise, brother. We got a big week next week. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they show club level, but we'll see. I found some red face paint, so I think I'm just going to dunk my face in red, but red face can't get you canceled, right? Especially since I am Canadian. I am a Canadian. God, I just want to drink Canadian beer and fucking... oh, and sing the Northwest Passage. Shout out to Stan Rogers. God, man. Good old Stan Rogers. 8:55. And Finland are able to bring this back into the Swedish zone. Shots 4 apiece. You ain't Canadian until you fucking sang Northwest Passage all drunk with the homies, bro. With either some Moosehead or Molson in hand. 8:30. Finland trying to get it past the Swedish blue line. Sweden gets it back. Nice cross-ice pass. Did they get a touch? Yep, they did, and they're now in the Finland zone. Despite Finland playing some really good defensive hockey, the speed advantage still is in Sweden's favor. Finland over the blue line, 2-on-2, holding, waiting for reinforcements. Great backhand pass. Top of the circle. Sweden, good defense of their own. I love the rivalry games. And we got 2 today. Czechs versus Canadians. And the biggest one here, Finland versus Sweden. Love the battle of the jerseys too. Good old Suomi against the yellow and blue crown. And just symmetrical as hell fucking Swedish jerseys. Finland behind the Swedish zone. And what a great game so far. I mean, bad goal let in by Rimpinen, one of the star goaltenders of this tournament. But as soon as Finland was able to kill the penalty, they've looked good ever since. Finland, blue line, shot. That gets through rebound. Great save. Great save by Sweden. Unbelievable save. And this puck goes up and out of play. Sweden is going to take the delay of game. Stevie, I don't know if you're from Minnesota or not, but if you are, I will be at the game. I'll let you guys, my phone is charging, but I'll let you guys know where I'm sitting, and I'll let you guys know where I'm sitting, and then you guys can come hang out and drink some beer between periods. Straight up and out indeed. Finland's second power play. 0 for 1 so far, but they had their chances. 7-11. Hey, fair enough. Have you ever gone to any World Junior Games before? Either, north in Canada or I'm sure they've come to like Michigan a couple times. Shot left, backhand by Finland. They still have it back to the blue line. Oh, post. Backhand attempt and unable to get that through. Great 2 opportunities there for Finland on the power play. 1 minute, 19 seconds. .620. The World Juniors need to do Sault Ste. Marie on both sides of the border. Oh, shot! Great save, and he puts it, and that goes right and wide. But I could go to Minnesota. 50 seconds. Well, tomorrow's the last day. But yeah, that'd be funny if they did Sault Ste. Marie on both sides. Shot. That goes right and wide. 5:46. I mean, great opportunities here by Finland, but damn, the Swedish goaltender, he is just as dialed here tonight. Oh, another save. That goes left and wide. I mean, that friggin' blocker save earlier was unreal. Blue line, beautiful backhand pass. Another backhand pass. Shot. And dude, how is he making these saves? How is he making these saves? Another great save for Sweden. Refs get in there quickly. 13 seconds remaining on the power play. Unbelievable game so far. What a game, dude. .526. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of this tournament, which is tomorrow. So let's go. Let's go. And to everybody watching on Facebook and or Twitter/X, come over to YouTube. Join our community here. That's what we're trying to build, and that's where our chat is buzzing. Shot again. I don't think that gets through. That goes up and out of play. 1 second on the power play. So Sweden's guy is going to have to stay in the box for the face-off. Them Wings fire this year. They know Buffalo Wings this year. They know Buffalo Wings this year. Although maybe you want to be Buffalo Wings this year with how good Buffalo's been playing. It's blue cheese with wings or go fuck your mother. Joey Diaz? No. Oh, great job winning that faceoff by Finland. Shot. Man, that goes off one of the players in front of the net and goes right and wide. Sweden back to full strength. And they got some tired legs, huh? 2 tired legs on the ice who go back. I don't know why they didn't just switch them up before the friggin' face-off. But anyways. Joey Diaz is the GOAT. He's awesome. You're not dead Wings this year. Just hope we make the playoffs. Yeah, we need Detroit back in the playoffs. All my childhood, Detroit was in the playoffs. Then I think it was like my first year, second year of college is when they missed, and it's just been tough sledding ever since. Oh, and one of the Finns went down. Not sure if the stick hit him or if it just due to a big hit. But he keeps clutching his face. Anyways, Finland with possession. Trying to get out of their zone. Nice pass back to their defenseman. And again, the pressure here from Sweden that they're able to put on the Finns when they break out is just such a credit to how quick they are. 4 minutes and 3 seconds. Oh, man, huge hit on the left side. Got a signed Datsuk jersey. Only Red Wings thing I have. That's amazing. Datsuk is one of my favorite players of all time. And what a boss going back to the KHL and still dominating. Like, didn't he win the Gagarin Cup his first or second year back? And he went back because, you know, he didn't have a good relationship with his daughter because he spent most of his time in the United States. Datsuk just, what a beauty. What an alien-looking, crazy-ass hockey motherfucker, and shot and score! Great shot from the top of the circle. He didn't even believe it. The Finnish player didn't even believe it. He's like, I don't even know, bro. But we got a tie game. 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Gotta love it. Goal! Signed Datsuk jersey is even sicker. That was awesome. Boom! Through the legs! Through the legs! Off the glove. I missed out on the bid for Zetterberg and Kronwall jerseys. Dude, the Kronwall... I mean, look, we love our wall in St. Paul, but the Kronwall was still the toughest wall. Nobody could get past him, and he wasn't even a goaltender. Bro, Kronwall's blue line hits are unreal. And I love how, like, they're fucking clean, man. Unlike Scott Stevens, that piece of shit. Fucking Kronwall was awesome, man. It was like Shea Weber. Like, when you were coming up the wing and the wall was there, you were like, oh, shit. The puck's either getting taken away and they're forcing the turnover, or I'm going to get absolutely annihilated, or going for a TV timeout here with the final 3 minutes. I have every signed jersey of 1995, 1996. Wow, that is unreal. That is quite the collection. I mean, a few of those guys just alone are like just valuable from like a sentimental and friggin' financial output. Oh, it's an OHL commercial? What the fuck? I was like, they're already showing draft commercials. OHL commercial? Bro, nobody cares about... Like, if you're going to show any CHL, show the WHL. Sportsnet or TSN ain't showing any CHL games, bro. They do not care. They do not care. Not even in the slightest. Oh, high stick by his own player. That's why he went down, bro. That is hilarious. I mean, it's unfortunate. So the Finnish player high sticks his own teammate who's bloodied up in the corner, falls on the ice, and then scores. Hughes is top 6 for D points now. Let's go. Best player or best defenseman in the league. Best defenseman in the league. 303. And Sweden with it behind the net. Finland unable to separate the man from the puck, and he actually goes for a tumble, but he gets the puck back now, ironically enough. And Finland, nice backhand pass out of their zone. Good speed here by Finland. Number 28, shot! And that goes right and wide. That's going to go down, or the length of the boards, actually. And Finland able to keep this in. Sweden a little frazzled, it seems, right now, but they come back now 2-on-2. Finland a little pep in their step. 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Finland. With it behind the net. Finland loses it, trying to exit the zone. Sweden, nice passing, plays backhand, but Rimpinen right there can't cover up the puck, but Finland gets it back. Whew, that would have been bad for the Finns. Shots 11-4, by the way, for Finland. 2 minutes remaining in this first period. Seven of the Finland players play in the NCAA. That's crazy. Oh, big shoulder in the corner. Finland able to get this puck back. Nope, lost it to Sweden. Sweden with it left side. Good defense by Finland. Fall to the ground, but able to control this puck in the corner. Finland off the boards, and that goes up through center. Sweden gets it back, though. Sweden retreats. Pressure by the Finns, though. Sweden gets it out of their zone. But Finland with the big hit, and this goes back. Sweden's got the reset, and they do through the neutral zone. Nice pass. Nope, that was broken up by Finland. They force it back down again. What a friggin' second half of the period for the Finns, man. Holy. And shot. Rimpinen knocks that away with a stick. Sweden still has it. Shot. Rimpinen with another save. Sweden can't get the rebound shot off. Shot for the blue line. That doesn't even go near the net. Sweden has it. Back to the blue line. Right side shot. That doesn't get through. That goes around again, and Finland gets it. They can't get it out of their zone, though, but still have possession. $30 seconds. Bro, the dub has always been better than the Q, and it's always been better than the OHL. And it still is to this day. The Q really is like even scouts roll their eyes at the Q these days. And that's going to be offside. My mom and dad owned a golf course in Detroit, and the players would come and play golf. And one day the entire team bought all their jerseys and signed. That is amazing. Or brought all their, that's so cool. Wow, that's awesome. Hey, what's up, Taylor? Let's go. WHL is there the dogs at? But look at Canadian roster, all O and Q. He's the best forward by far. Let's see how many of them make the NHL, though. Let's see how many. Soon they'll all be college hockey players, Taylor. Soon all of Canada's roster are gonna be fucking college hockey players. Hey, greetings from Ireland. Good to see you. Good to see you. Boom tied 8th in rookie points. I grew up watching the Prince George Cougars when Bugard, Bufflin, Hamhuis, Chara were all on the team. And then I moved to Nanaimo for a bit. They didn't have WHL, but they had BCHL. Victoria and the Royals, they had WHL, which I love supporting them through college. But I think my favorite dub team of all time is the Calgary Hitmen. I lived in Calgary for 3 years, season ticket holder for 3 years. I would travel with the supporters groups up to Red Deer, up to Edmonton. Dude, those are some fun times, especially during the lockout year. WHL was on another level. Dude, let's go. Hey, as long as Ogren and Buyam continue to get points, but the Canucks lose, I'm happy. Gavin McKenna to the Canucks, baby. Let's go. Let's go. It's a long-ass TV timeout. All right, World Cup this summer, too. Dude, there's so much. It's so crazy. Olympics and then World Cup soccer. I think United States and Canada are co-hosting. Dude, this is the longest TV timeout of the entire tournament so far. Victoria won the Stanley Cup years and years and years and years ago. They did it. I think they were like 1 and done or 2 and done. Shout out to the Victoria Cougars. Don't talk about Edmonton. I'm an Oiler fan since I was one. Heartbroken. I love the state, the parade. I love the start the parade mentality. Are you in the World Cup? No. Is this a soccer channel? Absolutely not. I mean, I'll watch the World Cup, but I love watching international sports, regardless of the sport. But to be honest, man, I don't watch sports. I don't follow sports or am passionate about sports where you're not allowed to fight in. If you're not allowed to fight in the sport, to me, it is just a professional game. You know what I mean? If you can't fight in the sport, it ain't a sport. It's a very high level professional game with professional athletes. Still not a sport. So Calcio Storico, box lacrosse, combat sports, obviously, and hockey. That's my thing. There's certain basketball leagues that are tolerant of fighting. Like the Lithuanian league is awesome, but I got no time for the NBA, bro. I got no time for the NBA. Softest league on the planet. No time for football at all. Unless it's the CFL, because they tolerate some fighting too. I got no time for the NFL, no. I like it a little bit more than like basketball and baseball, because it's a pretty violent sport, but you're not allowed to fight. If they were allowed to fight, bro, I'd probably be a huge NFL fan, or football fan, but I support my local team, the BC Lions. Shout out to Solomon Aluminium. But as someone who grew up watching Muay Thai MMA, and hockey. Sports without fighting just don't do it for me, man. My favorite goon. At the NHL rank, I will say my two favorite players were Rick Rippon and Derek Bugard. Rest in peace. Both passed away, actually, which is, God, that's fucking super sad. So rest in peace to them both. In the minor level, God, there's so many, bro. There's so many. I mean, is it... I mean, Leblonsky and Mirasti probably. But I feel like those are cop-outs. Avs in Florida just started. Well, Avs had 70 points. How crazy. That must be like... if not a record, that's got to be close to one. Bobby Probert. Hey, love Bob Probert, but I grew up right after his era. Like, I grew up in the 90s and early 2000s, so, like, I was born in 93, so, like, I don't remember watching Probert. Like, I did, but I was a little kid, like, really little. But I remember Rick Rippon. Derek Bugard played his junior hockey for the Prince George Cougars, where I grew up as a kid. So I watched Bugard play junior hockey and pro, which was awesome. But I got to watch him play junior hockey live, as my friend's dad had season tickets to the Prince George Cougars, so we went to a lot of those games. If we're ranking one, like, the best of all time, I mean, Probert's up there as one of the best for sure. Tiger Williams, shout out to Vancouver. He's one of the best too. But again, didn't grow up watching Tiger Williams because I'm in my 30s. Early 30s. But absolutely love Tiger Williams as well. Yeah, I just said Taylor, I literally just said, as far as those who played like NHL level, my favorite two enforcers, and I'm not saying they're the best, and I want to hear your guys' favorites too, as you guys have been suggesting. My favorite two enforcers were Rick Rippon, because he was tiny, but he was ambidextrous and he beat the shit out of everybody, even the heavyweights. And then I like Derek Bugard because of his story. Like, he was like, his brother was a way better hockey player than him, but he could fight and he was big. And both of them, ironically enough, have tragic stories, and both of them passed away. So rest in peace. And then as far as the minor league guys, I mean, Mirasti and Leblonsky are friggin' insane. There's another guy. Yeah, Jeremy Leblonsky was unreal. I think... Oh, he was from Saskatchewan. For some reason, I thought he was American. Is he still playing? No. Okay, so he hasn't played for 2 years, but he was playing in Idaho with the Steelheads. One game. They literally called him in just to fight one guy. That's so funny. He's 45 now. Shit. He played one NHL game. One NHL game, had one fight. He played with some absolute psychos, though, man. Hold on. There was another guy. Yeah, dude, Yablonsky was awesome. Unbelievable. That's my uncle. No way. Dude, John Mirasti is the man. Like, I've listened to every single one of his interviews. His Russian stories are amazing. And I literally have watched him play and fight. I think I've watched every... You tell your uncle that Isha from the Sota Pod has watched every single one of his fights. And I would say he's probably in my top 10 favorite players of all time, NHL or minor league. He plays... Rec around Saskatchewan now. It's awesome. Played with him too. Thanks for bringing that up, bro. I didn't know anyone knew him. Dude, Taylor, he is a legend in the hockey world. Trust me. Dave Brown was a good goon. Yep. 1-0 Florida. All right, guys. I'm going to take a quick break here. I'm going to refill my water bottle, and it'll be a quick break because you guys are chatty here today, and I absolutely love that. Keep the comments coming. We will go over the box score and everything from this first period in a moment. We'll go over the stats. We'll go over who scored, and we'll continue to tee up Canada and Czechia later today as well. I won't be streaming that game because I will be there, but I'm going to take a quick break. We'll hear a word from our friends and our sponsors here on the other side, and then we'll be back to go over the first period and get back to the play-by-play and hang out with all you amazing folks in the live chat. Like, subscribe, vote in the poll question, refill your snack bowl or drink as well, and we'll be back on the other side for more World Junior coverage on this Sweden versus Finland watch party. Second period coming up next. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
This interview is brought to you by our friends at Waggle. Waggle is a golf term, so their origin is obvious. But, like you and I, their roots extend well beyond the tee box. Waggle is rooted in early mornings on the water and late nights around the campfire, in lacing up the skates, and in casting a line. These hobbies and passions are what inspire their team daily to create apparel that makes you say, wow, this was made for me. Because, really, it was. Waggle's biggest sale of the year is live right now. Hats, polos, pants, shorts, jackets, flannels, socks, everything is 30% off. We pulled together a list of our all-time favorite products, so make sure you shop the link in the description.
How gratifying is it for you? And I'm sure you had some doubters there along the way the last 12 months.
A couple of them. Obviously, when you're struggling as well, you read a lot of stuff about yourself. It becomes, and you're like, oh, it wasn't my fault. Oh, this guy is thinking I'm shit. Oh, I'm a bust. Oh, everything. Oh, it's not my fault. It's everyone else's fault. But then you kind of get into that bad cycle. But then obviously, when you're succeeding now, it's like, okay, you're just laughing at all the comments you've got throughout the way. You're like, oh, you didn't think I was gonna get here. You all of you guys thought I was a bust already after one bad year out of my whole career. So in that way, it feels kind of good to prove just a little bit, even though it's a small sample size and I've only played 7 games now. A lot of hockey left, but it feels good in the beginning now to kind of point the middle finger back a little bit and just try to get on a roll.
Is that what the point is in the celebration? The middle finger out to the haters?
It could have been, but no, it's not.
Do you have like a hit list going? Like, do you have like a couple of guys you're like, yeah, you've said a lot of mean things about me. Suck it.
I definitely know a couple on Twitter that's not my favorite supporters. It's kind of fun how the tide changes pretty quick.
Those tweets got deleted, huh?
Yeah, and you look back and he said that a year ago, and now apparently I'm his favorite player. So no, it's fun to see how fast it can change, and yeah, it's fun to read now. Now I'm just laughing at it.
Zamboni's on 7th restaurant and bar right across the street from Grand Casino Arena in downtown St. Paul. You'll find a joke at 8 p.m. on Wednesdays. Enjoy happy hour food and drink specials when you stop in for the shows. Or if you've got something to say and enjoy stepping into the spotlight, go to zambonison7th.com and sign up to join the show. Spots fill up fast, and they do cap the number of comedians each week, so do not delay. Also, stay tuned for details on their once-a-month Friday night comedy show, Freaky Funny Fridays, beginning Friday, November 21st, featuring some of the hottest comedians in the Twin Cities. Zamboni's on 7th is a joke, but only on Wednesday evenings. And the occasional Friday.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, live here. Don't know why it was a little box there, but we are back live here on the Sota Pod YouTube channel. If you guys are watching on Facebook, X/Twitter. Come over to our YouTube channel at the Sota Pod. We stream 2 live podcasts every single week, and we cover World Juniors, Olympics, international play, as well as minimum of one NHL game every single week. So if you're into hockey, especially here in Minnesota, smash that like button and subscribe, and join us here on this YouTube channel as we post videos and clips of our shows every single day as well. All right, let's quickly sum up the first period here, guys. 1-1. We're all tied up going into period number 2. Shots 11-7 for Finland. I would say the first 5 minutes was tough for Finland, man. The first minute was tough for Finland, as first shot of the game in under a minute, Sweden shoots one far from the outside. What would be a simple glove save for Rimpinen. Bumble fucks it a little bit right through the glove, and Sweden scores on their first shot. Then immediately after, like 10 seconds after Finland takes a penalty, they're able to kill the penalty and then start getting into their game. The second half of the period, Finland really started to match the pressure, play with a lot more confidence. Their really good grinding defense is on display again, and despite Sweden having the speed advantage and having really good goaltending as well, Finland was able to tie it up, and both these teams look good on their special teams. Their penalty kill and goaltending look solid, and they've each had a lot of great opportunities on the power play. Face-offs 8-9, essentially the same. Those who scored, there is Atajoki, number 35 for Finland. Yeah, by the way, that goal for Finland was even more wacky because literally one of the Finns high-sticked his teammate by mistake, and it like drew blood, and his teammate had no idea, and the coach had no idea that it was the Finnish player that actually hit him. Upon review, they saw it. So one of the players was like bleeding on the ice, laying down. Ultimately, Finland got the goal on that same play, which was just crazy. Assists on that goal came from Aaron Kiviharju. There you go. The Minnesota Wild prospect. Obviously, I said Sweden opened the scoring less than a minute in. Linus Eriksson with that one, assisted by Anton Frondell and Victor Eklund. Yo, what's up, Creepy Colors? Yes, I will be at the Canada-Czech game. So this game better not go to overtime, because literally the second it ends, I'm hopping in the car and driving to St. Paul. Good to see you, Creepy Colors. But what a game so far. This has been the best game of the tournament so far, guys. Now, it could just fizzle into a boring-ass, no opportunity, neutral zone, slop fest, or the floodgates might open. But I think we're just going to see the same high-level play that we've seen in the first period thus far. My favorite goalies. That's a good question. I always love Mika Kiprusoff. You know who's one that I really didn't like when he was playing, but now like looking outside the box? Jonas Hiller. As a Canucks fan, and someone who just followed a team in the Pacific Division at that time, I could not stand Jonas Hiller, man. He was so good for the Ducks. And it wasn't that great for the Flames, but... and international play, too, was just unreal. But I'll say Mika Kiprusoff. Nick Backstrom. One of my favorite centers of all time, too. But Nick Backstrom. And... Pekka Rinne. It's probably my three favorite. Grant Fuhr was awesome. I am not in St. Paul, but I live in Minnesota. Manny Fernandez made you want to be a goalie. I think Backstrom is one of the most underrated star goalies of all time in the NHL. And he just happened to have played his best years in Minnesota. Like, nobody talks about him as one of the best in the 2000s, but he was 100%. I think he was the best goalie Minnesota's ever had, personally. Like, Dubnyk was great. Manny was great. Backstrom, longevity, baby. Growing up, him, Fleury were my fave. I liked Fleury as well. I just... I liked Fleury when he played for Team Canada, but I couldn't stand the Penguins growing up because I just wanted Ovi to get a Stanley Cup so bad. I didn't care as I cared more for Crosby getting a gold medal for Canada than the Penguins getting a Stanley Cup. So I couldn't stand the Penguins. And the Penguins and Rangers, man, out of the Eastern teams, couldn't stand them because they always freaking broke the Capitals' hearts. Patrick Waugh. I can't get these Stanley Cups out of my ears. No, I've never liked Stuart Skinner. I mean, it sucks that Edmonton fans are so nasty towards him, like sending him and his wife death threats. That shit's disgusting. And anybody who's done that is a fucking idiot. And you can just unsubscribe from this channel if you guys have done that. But like, yeah, he had no business being their top center or their top goalie. I based my own goalie style off Jonathan Quick. Jonathan Quick was unreal. And he's still playing, which is so cool. Hated the Pens. Look, love Malkin. You know, respect the hell out of Sidney Crosby, but Ovi's my guy, bro. All right, Sweden up the left side with some speed. Sweden, nice pass, right side, circle, shot. And he's taken down. Puck trickles down the length of the ice, and we're going to have a delayed penalty. Hold on, I'm going to refresh my shit here. Oh, no, wait, here's Sweden coming up the left side. My screen froze for like 5 seconds, so I got to catch up here in a moment. Backhand pass, delayed penalty for Finland, and they're not even going to need it as the sweet score. Okay, hold on, guys, I got to refresh. My shit just froze for like 5-ish seconds, so I'm just going to refresh here. But Sweden scores, and they open up the scoring early in the second, which is what they needed. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And they regain the lead. And just like in the first period, Sweden opens up the scoring in the period early. Let's see if Finland can answer. That move by Wally the other night was legendary. Dude, that was so awesome. That was like old school goalie-esque. Honestly, Minnesota's had a great goalie track record. They really have. Russian goalie Trekker is my favorite. I loved Habby Bulin, man. Habby Bulin was one of my favorite Russian goaltenders. Dubnyk, Gustafsson. They even had Kemper at one point. Yeah, they couldn't develop him. But Kemper turned out to be great. That was one of my best friends in college. He grew up with Kemper, like Darcy. They had a farm near their farm in Saskatchewan. So like they used to play hockey together growing up. He couldn't believe that he was still in the NHL. He's like, I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't really watch hockey much anymore, but Darcy's still crushing. I was like, dude, Darcy's a fucking stud. He's like, oh shit. He's like, I hang out with his dad more than him these days on the farm. Mike Vernon and Chris Osgood. Loved Mike Vernon. 1803. Finland behind the net. Finland in the Swedish zone. Finland, blue line. Shot. Rebound. That goes up and high in front. Score! Oh my God, the Finns tie it. Literally 2 minutes later. What a game, chat. What a game. Now he's a Vezina contender. Broder. That was insane. Puck goes up or lands right in front of the netminder, and they're able to put it home. Yeah, look at this bouncing puck. Goes up. In front and in, man. Oh my God. Did anybody whack at her? Or it was just a bounce. Wow. Over into the crease. Look at this. It like hits, bouncing puck. Oh, and it hits behind the netminder. It goes off the goalie's back. Off the goalie's back. Yeah, I know. But you know what? You play with the Rangers, shit happens. That would have meant the Rangers would have to win a Stanley Cup, and like, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not even as much of a Rangers hater as a lot of like Americans not in New York, because they're like the Maple Leafs of fucking the States, right? But like, I don't root for the Rangers by any means. Their jerseys are dope as fuck, though. Their jerseys are dope. And like, would I love to go to a game in Madison Square Garden someday? Absolutely. But yeah, I had no issue with Lundqvist. I liked a lot of the Rangers players. Who's that Russian who friggin' and got the friggin' penalty? Anisimov. Fucking Torts hated him. Anisimov, dude. 1701. No problem, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Cape Breton Island, my fellow Canadian. 1652. Finland, great passing as they attempt to get this out of their zone. $16.37. Finland forces puck outside the crease. Long save here for Sweden. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. I won't be covering the Canada game today. I will be covering the medal games on the channel tomorrow. But tonight, I am going to the Canada-Czech game. So I'll be at the 3... I was going to say 3M and Mariucci, but no, I will be at the Grand Casino Arena. 16:37. I will say no overtime, please, because I ought to get my ass to St. Paul sooner than later. Finland. Nice one-timer attempt, but unable to get that on net, and that goes left and wide. 16:28. Again, here comes Finland. I mean, in person, no, but yes, I wasn't born yesterday. 16:13. Like I said, I'm in my early 30s. I know my hockey, but you know, you can connect the dots. I always wanted those Russian skates that Ovechkin had. Hey, just put some yellow laces on it and you're halfway there. Most Minnesota fans my age don't even remember the North Stars, which is why a lot of them became fans of other teams. Like I would say anybody in Minnesota born like, I don't know, 87 to 95, right? Kind of missed out on the Wild. I mean, maybe 95 is pushing. Maybe we'll say 93. They missed out on being a kid with the Wild, right? They had already chosen a team before the Wild came back. Finland shot from the slot, but it skated over the stick, and that might have caused his shot to go right and wide. I will punch a hole in my monitor if Sweden wins. Hey, shout out to our Finn fan in the live chat. Penguins 5, Blue Jackets 4, final OT. Thank you for the updates, RJ. Great jerseys, great jerseys. I'm glad that Carolina, brought the retro Hartford jerseys back for a few nights. Ray Ferraro played for the Hartford Whalers, which we miss him on the World Junior broadcast here. Mike Johnson just ain't the same, bro. ESPN, we want fucking Ray Ferraro back. We got to win and show these Swedish people who's the big brother. So far, it's been a very good game. Sweden's definitely the faster team. Finland's is the more defensive team, who can also score. But let's be honest, that a little luck from the hockey gods, a little puck luck there, getting the assist off the glass. 15:29. Suomi, baby, let's go. There'll be some parties in Helsinki if Finland ends up getting the gold medal. I'm telling you that much. The bars will run out of beer, ladies and gentlemen. 15:13. The Stars left in 93. The year I was born. My dad bitched about them leaving until we got the Wild. So I'm a 93. I think Hoppy's like a few years older than us. But his brother, who's my age, his favorite team is the Flyers. Just because he had to choose a team, and that was his team, right? And Hoppy's Penguins, right? There's a few, and then I feel like there's other friends of ours who are Wild fans first, but are more loyal to their college team because they're like, all right, there's no NHL team around this time. I'm just going to be a fan of, the Gophers or Mankato or whatever. I don't care who wins. I'm supporting Canada. 14-25. I would say it would be awesome if the Finns won because they're the underdogs. And I think Sweden's the best team in the tournament. But I really don't care at the end of the day. I'm just excited here for a good game. All right, and this goes offside. 14-22. Being 7 in the Wild got here. It was a good age to start being a fan. I guess my buddy Joe's like, by 7 already a fucking Philly scumbag. It'd be funny if the Wild was against the Dallas Stars and the Dallas Stars will wear the North Star jerseys. Like, I can't even imagine being anything other than a Canucks fan. It's just because I was born in... And I wasn't even born in Vancouver. I was just born in BC. But it's like, that's the province's team. But I will say, as a kid, I cared more about the Prince George Cougars. Even though we had an NHL team in the province, I couldn't go to the games. So I cared way more about the Spruce Kings and Cougars. And to be honest, for the most part of my life, I've cared more about junior hockey. But that like from like 2009 to like 2013, that's what really like... That's where I was like, I fucking love the Canucks. I'm not just like a Canucks supporter because I'm from BC. I fucking love this team. It'd be funny if the Wild was against the Dallas Stars and Dallas Stars will wear the North Stars jerseys. That would be sacrilege. All the games are on regular TV. I watch them all. Sweden equals worst will always be mid. No, they're not. You're just... I mean, I respect that you're a big Finland fan, but that's just crazy. And you're just being biased and foolish if you're saying that. Yeah, he helped the team get underway. He was a part owner for a long time. He drew their logo, actually. I felt the same way about the Camrose Kodiak's Junior A team. Got to watch them every week. That is so awesome. Yeah, the Spruce Kings were Junior A. And check this out. I think I have a picture. This was Junior B hockey players in the 90s. They look like fucking grown men. These guys were 17 and 18 years of age. This was junior hockey in Canada back in the day, guys. Sick jerseys too, eh? 13-52. Still a tie game. Finland leading in shots 15-9. Sweden. Good pressure as Finland makes their breakout. Hell yeah, former champs, although they're absolute ass this year because half their team has been with the Canucks. Dallas Stars are the worst jerseys I've ever seen. I like their jerseys now. Their old ones were awful. I like the all green now, and the D Stars pretty simple and nice. I respect Sweden. They're good. I want to see Sweden and Finland in the finals, but I'm from Finland, so I'll always be biased against Finland. Hey, and I respect that. I'm Canadian, so obviously I want the Canadians to win, but I just love good hockey. So like, yeah. By all means, root for your team, buddy. Root for your teams. Suomi for life, baby. Let's go. Teemu Selanne, greatest goal scorer of all time. One of. Sweden up the left side. Trying to break out of their zone. Great pressure by the Finns. Great job by Sweden, able to dance around the Finnish players in the neutral zone. But Finland able to pick their pocket. Here's that grinding style, like grinding defensive style by Finland. And beautiful pass to the slot by Sweden. That shot goes up and wide. Sweden try to set up that one-timer again. Shot, and that goes right and wide. Finland needs to get this puck out. They need to get this puck out. Sweden, great pressure here. Finland behind the net. Canada's team's the best team that we've seen from Canada in a while. The last 2 years, Canada's teams have kind of stunk. And Latvia and Czechs have just been our nightmare. But it's going to be a tough game against the Czechs, man. Like, Canada, they're the favorite, but I think the Czechs are a dark horse in this tournament. I underestimated this year's Finland roster, although I love Kiviharju and, like, obviously rooting for Saku's kid. Is it Olli Jokinen's kid, or is it just another Jokin? I know it's a pretty common name. But is it Olli Jokinen's kid on the team too? Which ones? There's quite a few bad Canucks jerseys. I think the Canucks have had the most jersey changes in league history, if I'm not mistaken. So there've been a lot of bad, like the freaking Bertuzzi era Canucks jerseys are awful. Like, hold on. Like, these are some of the worst jerseys in hockey history, right? Like, this is probably the worst jersey, not even just Canucks, just the worst jersey I've ever seen in hockey. But yeah, so there've been a lot of bad Canucks jerseys. There've been a lot of bad Canucks jerseys. I don't even really like the fucking skate one, to be honest. Maybe I'm on an island there, but we complained about it throughout the 90s and early 2000s, get it changed to the dope green and blue, and then everyone's like, ah. The stick and rink is my favorite, and I like the Orca without the Vancouver text, because we get it. Then black with the white, with the matte helmets are fire, some of my favorites of all time. See, those are probably one of my least favorites of all times. Everybody goes nuts over the fucking spaghetti skate logo, and I don't know. I like the white one more than the black one too, to be honest. And it's weird because, like, usually, like, you know, black jerseys are the cheat code. Like, they all look good. I'm not saying it doesn't look good. I just think we complained about them as a province and as a market for so long in the 90s and 2000s. Got them changed. I was like, oh, now we want them back. It's like, oh, frig off, Leahy. I mean, I'm a Canucks fan, so I think Bruins logo, I puke a little inside. And then I want to go burn buildings down. So I try not to think about the Bruins logo. 11:49. Oh, nice shot by Sweden after winning the faceoff. I don't actually want to riot, guys. I'm kidding. YouTube, please keep this stream up. 11:40. Oh, centering pass. Sweden whacks at it upon that rebound, but can't get it, and this puck trickles down. I miss the red mini jerseys, but there's new ones. I liked those jerseys too, but we are definitely in the minority. Because, like, I understand why some people are like, oh, no. Hot take, but I think the Canucks flying skate is overrated. I am with you. The spaghetti skate. Stick and rink, man. The stick and rink is the best Canucks logo. Oh, it's so beautiful. The 1979, or was it 72? No, 79 stick and rink, blue and green. Beautiful. 10:52. Sweden with it. Right side. Shot. Oh, never mind. They tried to send that to the slot again. Honestly, they've been 3 attempts at the slot. One nice shot that went wide, but they haven't been able to get that cross-ice pass going. Great job by Finland pressuring them at center, forcing Sweden to dump this one in. $10-16. The Wild's first jerseys are their best. Green ones, also the Winter Classic with the Minneapolis St. Paul in the front was fire. I honestly don't know what my favorite Wild ones are. I like the redone retro ones, even though I have the original jersey. Yeah, I don't know about the Wild ones, to be honest. I love the logo. I just don't think they've nailed the jersey where I'm like, that's the one yet. But who knows? It's honestly, though, everything Quinn Hughes wears, I'm just like, damn, that's a good jersey. So Quinn Hughes making Minnesota Wild jerseys great again. Am I right? 9:37. I miss the old purple and blue Ducks jerseys. Ah, fuck, man. When Korea and Solani wore those, so sick. One of my favorite players of all time, Pavel Bure. McDavid is the new Pavel Bure, okay? He's Bure 2.0 the way he skates. Oh, nice shot from the blue line by Finland. Great save for Sweden. Finland has to retreat as Sweden pokes his puck back into the Finland zone. They're changing, but Finland comes up quickly, carving the ice. Oh my God, what a shot. It must have hit the post or the right skate. Oh my God, that was a beautiful, beautiful opportunity by Finland. Carved in through the blue line, spun, shot open net. There's no way he missed that. It must hit the body in front, but now here comes Sweden. Sweden left side, Sweden behind the net. The new Ducks purple one are awesome. 834. My favorite jersey of all time, though, guys. Fuck, I have a picture of it somewhere. It's not on this computer, though, I think. My favorite jersey of all time is the friggin' Victoria Salsa of the BCHL. All right, Finland slowing things down. 8:16 on the clock, halfway through this second period. Still 2-2 game. Sweden, good job forcing this back in the Finnish zone. Oh, wraparound attempt by Sweden. Unable to get it through. Here comes Finland, single-handed, waiting for reinforcements. 2-on-1, he takes a big hit, sends it around the net, and one of the Finnish players is there. Finally, everyone in the zone. Jokinen, great job behind the net, but gets his pocket picked. Sweden plays it in and goes after the puck. People are going to hate, but my favorite all time jerseys, Vegas gold, yellow jersey. The mustard tiger jersey. I don't know. It's not for me. But I don't know. The only yellow jerseys I really like are Sweden's. As much as I love me some Nashville Predators, those yellow buckets too are just like, what the fuck, bro? The mustard tigers. I don't know. Dijon color just, I don't know. For me, it just doesn't belong on a hockey jersey, but to each their own. I'm not going to hate on you. Oh, I cannot find the picture, man. I cannot find the picture. There's a picture of me in a Victoria Salsa jersey with Bob McKenzie, but I posted it so long ago on Twitter that I highly doubt I'll be able to find it. I do have it on a different computer, so I will share it during the finals. The Smashville jersey goes pretty hard. I like their gray jerseys. Oh, Nashville's old gray jerseys? The old friggin' Mike Fisher special. All right, TV timeout, by the way. Okay. I have a version of the picture. Shout out to our friend producer Pigeon. Oh my god, I can't believe this exists. All right, I'll share it after the next timeout. I found my favorite jersey of all time. Unfortunately, producer Pigeon was the one who had it. Anyways, 6 minutes and 52 seconds. Producer Pigeon used to be a producer at my old company. Oh my god. Nice shot by Sweden. That goes right and wide. That goes all the way back down to the center of the ice. Sweden sends it cross ice, but the Finns get it back. Finland able to poke this into the offensive zone, and nope, not over center. It's going to be icing. Oh, the Devils Christmas jerseys I love. The Devils Christmas jerseys. And they're not like intentionally Christmas jerseys, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay, hold on. Oops. I can't believe I found this through producer Pigeon. Face-off won by Sweden. 6 minutes and 22 seconds. Sweden tries to find their man up front for the rebound, but great defense for Finland. Finland, 17 shots. Sweden only 11. I mean, Finland doing a great job defensively here. Sweden tried to hit their man above the net. A little cheeky opportunity there. Blue line. Shot from the blue line. That doesn't get through. Oh, turning it over is Finland, and great pass by Sweden. The initial shot is blocked, and they dump in the rebound. Sweden back on top 3-2 with 5 minutes 53 seconds remaining. My favorite jersey of 2014 Winter Classic Red Wings. What a game, man. What a game. But yeah, you cannot turn a puck over right to the side of the net. And again, great initial save by Rimpinen, but that goes through. Dude, unbelievable. Off the pad. Look at this. Rimpinen has not hugged the post here. Unbelievable. Off the pad and in. Off the pad and in. Some weird-ass goals here, man, but unbelievable. And Sweden is back on top. Okay, check out my my favorite jersey of all time. And yes, this is a real jersey. This team became the Victoria Cougars. And I mean, some notable players who were drafted from the Victoria Cougars, Alex Newhook. So like they are pretty good BCHL. They're one of the best BCHL franchises. But they used to be the Victoria Cougars. Now, this was my old producer. I don't know if you guys remember. This is producer Pigeon. He claims that he met. So this is the jersey. Victoria Salsa. No joke, bro. This was a BCHL Junior A jersey in the late 90s, early 2000s. Why do you hate expansion teams? It's only good for the league. Is that... So you hate all but the original 6. Damn. So you hate over 20 teams. That is insane. Absolutely insane. At that point, just watch the freaking LNAH, bud. Is that the one with the D on the front? No, man. It's a salsa pepper. It's a friggin' jalapeno. It's a jalapeno. Where's the friggin' thread? Okay, yeah, so here it is. Legendary picture. Got to meet Bob McKenzie. So this is 2019, damn. So this game, Canada beat the Czechs. Unfortunately, I left that jersey back in Canada, so I don't have it anymore. That was the good luck charm. That was the good luck charm back in the day. Nah, dude, it's just a jalapeno. Shout out to Victoria Salsa. I'm pretty sure Jordy Ben played 1 year for the Victoria Salsa. Actually, I'm pretty sure Jordy Ben played 1 year for the Victoria Salsa before they became the Grizzlies. That's what they became. The Grizzlies, not the Cougars. Victoria Cougars are a junior B team, but they became the Victoria Grizzlies. And that's where Alex Newhook was drafted from. Let's go. All right, back from TV timeout. That was perfect timing, by the way. I need to save this image on this computer. There we go. All right. Battling in the Swedish zone. Sweden can't get this puck out. Finland sends it around the boards. Sweden gets it back. 5:20. And here comes Finland. Finland, left side. Finland. Great defense by Sweden. A little sandwich action. Finns with the top of the circle. Unable to poke it through. Here comes Sweden now. Sweden, single effort, getting that puck into the Finnish zone. Finland. So a little frazzled here. Got to get their groove back. They were passing so well and were able to tear through the Swedish defense for most of the second half of the first period, and honestly a good chunk of this second period as well. Hey, they're not out yet. Skibbity. 4:25. I can't believe I just said that. 4:20. Smoke him if you got him. Skibbity Gmaw needs definitely needs some of that to save his computer monitors. Ooh, not a good pass But hey, the goalie got a hold of it. Goalie sends it up the boards. Finns keep it in. Sweden gets it. They try to get it out. Finn holds the line. Oh, and they're able to continue to hold the line. What a pass. What a pass, Finland. Left side, Sweden hard on them here. Sweden going full psycho defense mode. Finland knocks it off the boards, but Sweden does a great job of forcing the puck into the Finnish zone in the corner. Finland with it, but Sweden again, man. Great pressure here. Finland on their toes in their breakout. Great forecheck by the Swedes. And Swedes are coming back in shots too. 17-14. Man, the Swedes. Great job holding the puck here. Both teams are gonna finish their change. Sweden comes up the right side, joining the rush. Shot backhand. Save. Third opportunity there. That goes wide. Well out of position there was Rimpinen though. 252. Sweden with it. Sweden cross ice. Shot. That goes right and wide. They've been playing good hockey, man. They've been playing good hockey. That last goal was kind of a weird one as it bounced off the pad on the initial rebound. But Finland's tying goal was a weird one too. Bouncing off the back of the goaltender. With the glass getting the assist. Oh, big hit by Sweden behind the net. Finland took way too long to try to load up that friggin' zone clearing pass. And Finland, they backhand this into the Swedish zone. So you don't want to grow the sport. Noted. 158. I think having the Winter Classics in those areas are dumb, but I am all for growing the sport of hockey. I ain't gatekeeping shit, dude. 141. I want to see more North American players coming out of, smaller markets and more opportunities for kids to play. And if NHL players go to those markets, or if NHL teams go to those markets, then it grows the sport. We have friggin' kids we have great players coming from Texas, California, Florida. Brandon Duhaime from Florida. And he is as North American fucking old school style as it gets. So I don't understand wanting to not grow the game. 105. Left side by Finland. Finland. Right side. Nice toe drag shot. That goes left and wide. 52 seconds. They're supposed to be Lions. They are pouncing. Is just mere guys shooting at the goalie's head or trying to bounce it off them these days? I think they're playing a little bit cheekier for sure. Trying to find those nice little bounces. It's the evolution of the game. If the goalies are getting so good that they're blocking all these snipe show shots, then you kind of have to land some of these crazy bouncing plays. Finland with 25 seconds left. In the slot. Nice job by Sweden without a stick. He dives in front of the puck. Finland still has it. Two Swedish players don't have sticks. Rebound. Finland trying to poke at it, but Sweden's goalie gets the puck. There were two Swedish players without sticks. And Finland couldn't capitalize, but they will have a face-off in the Swedish zone with 14 seconds left. They're having a great game, man. They're having a great game. Hello, Hockey Got 31 days to the Olympics. Let's go. Canada gonna get that quick gold in the World Juniors. Oh my God. See it? Puck hit the post. I didn't even notice that. Beautiful. Crossbar. That was a beautiful shot. Kaprizov does it a bunch. Better not fucking lose this. Bro's so angry he's not even enjoying the game. Hey, I love the passion. Finland wins the face-off. This is going to do it for the period. I don't think Finland's going to be able to... Oh, they gain the zone one more time, but Sweden gets it back, and that is it for the second period. Oh, and some Kivi Harju getting involved in some pushing and shoving as a late hit from Berglund. There you go. Berglund, the captain, and Kivi Harju going at it. Big check at the end of the period. And, it's a clean check, but it's a big one. Yeah, no penalty. That was just big man against small man there. And that does it for the second period, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, what a tremendous hockey game. What a tremendous hockey game. Sweden up by 1 goal, but goals have been hard to get in this one. And Finland's done a great job of answering. Well, we're waiting for you. We're waiting for you. I'll buy you a beer. I'll be at the game. Well, if Finland loses, I won't, they'll be gone, but still. All right, let's go over the stats and box score here. And then we'll leave you guys with a little bit of a rundown from one of our most recent videos that we posted. Spoke Z and Hoppy talk about basically just all the teams that participated this year in the World Junior Championship. They mostly ran down like the prelims and, some of the teams that aren't even, participating in this stage. But they did talk about some of the big dogs as well. So we'll hear a little clip from that in a moment, and I'll share the full video in the live chat of course. But before that, let's go over the box score. Let's go over who scored in that second period as we continue to have goals. And of course, let's check out some of the stats that we have here, courtesy of our friends at a Flash Score. All right, well, then you're going to get kicked out. You're going to get kicked out. I love how your team's playing good hockey, yet you're pissed off. That's what's funny, is you're so out to lunch that your team is playing good hockey and he's pissed off. Now, if they were down like by 5 or 3, that's one thing. Have you seen Finland players... have you seen how Finland players be training? Dude, it's like, are you going to war or... Dude, I'm a huge Finnish hockey fan as well, but this is a tremendous game. You couldn't ask for a better game. And honestly, Finland comes back and wins in this third period. It's almost better winning by from the jaws of defeat, coming back from the jaws of defeat than which they're far from at this point. Let's be honest. Than to blow out the other team. I'll say this all the time. My last Canada World Juniors game I went to, we beat the Czechs like 7-2. It wasn't even close. And my most memorable moment of that game is hanging out with Bob McKenzie. But let me tell you, if Canada came back and won the game like 3-2 or 4-2, way better experience. Yes, I will be live to hockey. I will be there live. Maybe I'll go live. I don't think I'll have enough time, actually. If I got there now, then we would have had some time, but it's gonna be actually closer than I thought. It's gonna be closer than I thought. All right. It is cold, Hockey from Home. It is cold. All right, so Sweden leads 3-2. 20 shots for the Finns, 15 for the Swedes. And again, the second half of the first period, Finland was playing out of their mind. And despite getting scored on early in the second period, they were able to come back and then just continued with that just great flow, that great defensive pressure. Sweden was starting to force turnovers there as maybe Finland got a little too comfortable. With that like 3-man just freaking line at the blue line. Less offensive plays, more defensive plays to force the turnovers, and Sweden kind of honestly put that game plan back in their face. And instead of them being the ones just bombing through, getting caught on some of those 2-on-1 plays, they were the ones just playing really physical in the neutral zone, and we're getting in front of passing lanes of the Finns, and we're able to honestly get a funky goal of their own in that third. Timo Solani, baby. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, and you're going to sit in the corner for that. What an idiot, bro. What an idiot. Oh, passionate fans are one thing. Idiocracy is another. Oh, go think about what you just said. Go think about what you just said. Imagine watching one of the best games of the tournament. Oh, and saying that the Finns are playing like shit. Insane. Oh, he wants to go and be violent to freaking kids who are under 20. What a loser. All right. There's passion and then there's just idiots, right? And this guy's just going to scream in the chat. He can just sit in the corner by himself. All right. Like I said, 20 shots to 15. Wish I had the hits here because it has been a very physical game. Sweden in the second half of the second period, like I said, was just really starting to kind of throw the Finns' game plan in their own face. And then as the Finns were a little bit dejected, were able to just outskate them and get back to that play in which they threw at the Finns in the early parts of the game. Speed. Because I will say this. The Finns are still playing a heavy defensive style. They're still playing a very like meat grinder style. However, they still can't hang with that speed, man. When these Swedes get going in their breakout, I've seen it a couple times where the 2-on-2 will become like a partial break because they just skate by the guys. So we'll see who's more fresh in this third period. It's been a physical game for both of them. Each of them have scored some weird goals, right? Rimpinen with that bad one in the beginning. Sweden with the freaking glass assisting him, hitting it off his back, or the puck coming down and being assisted off the glass, hitting his back and ricocheting in. That last goal from Rimpinen making the amazing initial save. Yeah, 5 in the box. 5 in the box for crashing out. Yeah, so Rippinen made the initial 2 saves, and then his stick was hugging the post, but his pad wasn't, and there was just a little bit of a gap, and the Swedish player, credit to him, was able to bank that off the pad and in. So, fun period. Some bad puck luck and weird goals on both sides. I would say this is still pretty much a stalemate despite the Sweden being up 1. If Finland can score early here in the first 2 to 5 minutes of this third period, and within that time within that time as well, not to just get barraged by pressure from Sweden, I still think that they can take this one. My prediction was a 3-2 game for Sweden. So if we don't see any scoring in this one and we just see Sweden really tighten things up, I wouldn't be surprised either. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. I did not, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're going to be right back after this quick break, ladies and gentlemen. Back for the third period coverage, play-by-play, interaction, reaction with all the great things that are happening. Again, we will not be covering the Canada game because I will be at the game, but I will be live tomorrow to cover the bronze medal and gold medal game. I mean, I might be tempted to go to the Canada game tomorrow, but if that's the case, then maybe we get someone at the Sota Pod to cover the game live here, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, actually, even better. I didn't even realize this. The boys talked about the Olympic snubs. That's what I'll leave you guys with. Here's a clip of the boys talking about the biggest snubs and surprises for Team USA, ladies and gentlemen. Was I surprised with some of the USA decisions? Yes. Was I surprised with some of the Canadian decisions? I'm not going to lie. Not really. More on that Wednesday on Wildly Informed. But until then, we'll leave you guys with a clip from this full video, which I will link here in the chat for you guys, talking about the Olympic snubs and surprises for Team USA. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you to everyone joining us here today. Smash that like button and subscribe. Again, we're all about being passionate for your team, but like just saying stupid shit is gonna get you put in timeout. Not necessarily banned, just gonna get you put in timeout. So hopefully Skibbity, whatever the fuck, learned his lesson. Anyways, back on the other side. Do not go anywhere. Refill your drink, refill your snack bowl, and enjoy this clip from the last Judd's Buds episode where the boys talk about some of the Olympic snubs, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll be back for third period coverage in just a few moments.
All right, so now we've already got the rumblings out that Team USA's roster will not officially be out until Friday, but calls have already been made. Some players have already been kind of pointed out as, hey, they're in. So, oh, wait, who's out as a result? Two of these, absolutely agree with. One of them, we're probably going to debate, and I'm sure you're on the same page. Like, two are clear cut. One is a little dicier. Clayton Keller, I think he absolutely deserves to be there. Makes all the sense. Tage Thompson, even more so. Seth Jones is an interesting one.
Yeah.
Especially when you look at his arc. Like, we talked about Marchand, like, looking back a couple of years. Seth Jones, his life was saved when he got traded from Chicago.
Yeah.
I did not expect him to do what he's done since, but also, like, has he done enough that you're like, yeah, I'm happy if this guy's playing for Team USA?
I mean, especially based on how, like, when Adam Fox should be playing. Like, I know he was bad at the Four Nations. This year, he's been incredible for the Rangers. And, like,
it's his coach, too.
Yeah, which
does matter.
Yeah. I would have, I mean, like, to me, that would have been a no-brainer over Seth Jones. I get the whole renaissance of Seth Jones since getting traded to Florida or whatever, but at the same time, I'm like, well, where are you going to play it? Because I could guarantee you Adam Fox can give you whatever you need.
He's going to be a spare. Let's be clear.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like, it's crazy. Whatever. But I mean.
Z, I think the answer is, let's see. I think we've still got the thumbnail on there. Yep. He big.
He big.
He
tall.
Yeah, I agree with you, though. I'm not going to bang the tables for Adam Fox, but, like, gun to my head, I'd rather have Adam Fox. But gun to my head, there's other players I'd rather have, too. I think there's a lot of American defensemen that should be in the discussion, and it's a deep pool. There it is. That's the one. That's what I need. I want it. Baby. I need it. Give it to me. Jackson Lacombe would be so fun. Especially, I know everyone wants the Hughes Faber pairing. Lacombe Faber would go so hard. So hard.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah, I fucking love Jackson.
In 4 years, do we get Faber and Lacombe on the team as well as the full Gopher line of Snuggerud, Cooley, Nyes?
Yes.
The awful, horrible things I might do to make that happen, I would. And then they just need to pray that there's no Canadian representatives that played for Quinnipiac.
Literally, that's
or that they let Faber be out on the ice for that start of overtime. Oops.
Whoops.
I love Bob Motzko. I will defend him for almost everything. I will not defend him for that. That was weird.
Remind me, by the way.
It was weird. Bad.
Remind me of that. Remind me of the defend Bob Motzko when we start World Junior Suck. Because there've been a couple of things where I'm like, what the fuck is this tweet? This makes no sense.
But speaking of tweets, you can be absolutely appalled at Adam Fox's omission from this roster. Like, you have every right to do that. If you come out and say that you are looking forward to Team USA not meddling because of it, you're a fucking loser. You should not be allowed to watch hockey. You should be sent out to Siberia, you loser piece of shit. That is I'm cheering against my country because they didn't pick my player. Like, you can absolutely victory lap when they lose, like if that happens, and be like, yep, you should have brought him. But to say that you're looking forward to the team's demise because they didn't bring your player who, let's be real, like at best, he's probably the number 6 defenseman. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Now, if they said, yeah, we don't want to bring Quinn Hughes because he didn't play for Four Nations, like, yeah, be a little bit more upset, but you're still not going to cheer against Team USA because of it. Like, come on, people. You can't be that dumb. You can't be that much of a loser.
There are other reasons that you can be like,
Like, that's insane to me. That is the weirdest behavior.
I didn't see that coming. I didn't know where you're going with that. I was like, oh, fuck.
Just so dumb. Question: do you think 2 out of the 3 U.S. goalies will be from Lakeville? I do not think so, but that's a very funny point. I think one will, and even him, I'm like shaky on personally because here's my thing, Z. Do you like the idea of this interview is brought to you by our friends at Waggle. Waggle is a golf term, so their origin is obvious. But like you and I, their roots extend well beyond the tee box. Waggle is rooted in early mornings on the water and late nights around the campfire, in lacing up the skates, and in casting a line. These hobbies and passions are what inspire their team daily to create apparel that makes you say, wow, this was made for me. Because, really, it was. Waggle's biggest sale of the year is live right now. Hats, polos, pants, shorts, jackets, flannels, socks, everything is 30% off. We pulled together a list of our all-time favorite products, so make sure you shop the link in the description. Sundays are fun days at Zamboni's on 7th Restaurant and Bar. They love hockey, they love St. Paul, and they love bingo. Their charitable gambling sponsors are St. Paul Capitals Youth Hockey, and they've partnered with them for Sunday bingo with great cash prizes, including a $1,000 coverall game. Take advantage of free street parking on Sundays and stop in for great food and drink, cash prizes, and of course, THC raffles during Zamboni's on 7th, Wake and Bake, and Smash Mouth Pizza Brunch Bingo Sundays. Come get it.
And we are back live here on the Sota Pod YouTube channel for more World Junior Hockey coverage. Third period is upon us. Sweden versus Finland in honestly what's shaping up to be one of the best games of the tournament so far. Yo, what's up, Nathan? Thank you so much for dropping a like, my friend. Yeah, what a great game. We kind of went over everything just before the break, but a quick recap. Sweden leading by 1 goal in this razor-thin game here. 20 shots of 4. Finland 15 for Sweden. Opening minute of the first period, Sweden scores. Bad glove save attempt by Rippinen. That one goes through. 30 seconds later, Sweden goes on the power play, but Finland killed off the power play and did a great job in the second half of the first period. I would say was the better team in the second half of the first period. Second period, Sweden scores first. Finland quickly answers. Weird goal in the answering goal. And then the second period is pretty much back and forth with Sweden slowly but surely like chipping away at adjusting their style, I guess is the best way to say it. Instead of just going north-south, instead of just going crazy with that speed style, they're actually forcing Finland to turn the puck over after they defend Sweden or deny Sweden entry into their zone or over the blue line, which I found really awesome and found that Sweden had a lot of success doing so. And eventually they, like I said, weird goal bouncing it off the pad in after Rimpinen makes the initial save. But momentum is in Sweden's favor here as we start the third period, ladies and gentlemen. Finland not out of it at all just yet. But going into this third period, up a goal, showing Finland that they can adjust and find an answer for their style, despite Finland being up 5 in shots. Sweden was really starting to get their groove at the end of that period. Puck has dropped the third period. What's up, Volcan? Great to see you. I'm doing great, man. How are you doing? No. You asked me this last time. You were saying that you're asking me if I hated a bunch of teams. I hate the Toronto Maple Leafs, and that's pretty much it. As far as hate goes. There's teams I don't necessarily like, or teams I usually root against, but like the only team I hate is the Toronto Maple Leafs. That is it. That's the only team I hate. And Canucks is the only team I love. Sweden coming through the neutral zone. Great denial of entry there by Finland. They're going to force that one offside. 19:05, just a minute in, or just about a minute in. Again, guys, I'm not covering the Canada game because I am literally jumping in my car the second that this game is over to go to Grand Casino Arena in St. Paul and go watch that game live. So keep your eyes out for me with the Canadian flag and the friggin' jean jacket. Hey, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. You should check out my second channel as well, the City Life Project. Nice, bro. Doing well. Thank you. Picked up training more lately and brought my diabetes away. It looks like I don't need to take insulin anymore to balance sugar levels. The Lord is great. Let's go, dude. Hey, well, keep up the grind. And as you know, I hope you stay healthy, my friend. And I can't wait to see you in a fight soon, or at least keep the training up. We're 2 minutes into the third period, buddy. 2 minutes in. Good to see you. $18:40 on the clock to be exact. Face off to the right of the Swedish netminder, Finland. They knocked this one back in. Right side, Finland try to find his man. Sweden gets it back. Finland, they get it back now at center. Finland up the left side. $1 million or Vancouver Stanley Cup. Ooh. I'll take a Stanley Cup, man. Who needs $1 million? It's too much money to have. 18:05. 3-on-2 for Sweden. Sweden, nice pass to the left side. Give him a pass back door. Great save by Rimpinen. But the Finns aren't out of it just yet. As Sweden shot from the blue line. Rimpinen doesn't get through. It bounces off one of the Swedes. Sweden battling in the neutral zone. Puck trickles into the Finland zone, but they get it back and looking for a breakout. But Sweden, hard forecheck here. And that's the thing, man. They've disrupted Finland's breakout. And even Kivi Harju has to get rid of this puck quickly. Hey, let's go, Kenny. Let's go. All right, Finland finally, as Sweden makes the change, is able to kind of break out here. And Sweden's able to force this one back into the Finland zone. Finland, left side. They drop that back. Sweden forces back in the neutral zone again. Sweden's going to change as Finland. Backhand pass. Blue line. Backhand pass again. Slot. Circle. Shot. Rebound. And Sweden does a good job forcing this one left. Sweden behind the net. Backhand. Finland still with it. He picks it up. Finland, short little pass in the circle here. These short passes are dangerous here for Finland. Finland with a shot at the blue line. And that goes back in front. Dell forces it to center. Finland with it. Finland backhand pass. All right, here's some flow like we saw in that first period. Oh, pass to Sweden on the offside. Sweden still has it, though. That would have been dangerous. Sweden, top of the circle. Shot, and Rimpinen unable to hold on to this man. Rimpinen, I will say, Rimpinen's been a little shaky in this one. Mostly in his rebound control. Finland with it, left side, top of the circle. Shot, and Sweden dives on this and makes the save. What a great, friggin' 3 minutes of action there, guys. What a great 3 minutes of action there. Very good flow. All right, Finland with it now. Left side, shot from outside the circle. Oh, sorry, they were just showing the replay. My bad. I'm planning to cut to middleweight, though, bro. Let's see how it goes. We'll be a tall middleweight then, and I try to focus on strength and power over muscle mass. Some powerlifters who are small lift more than bodybuilders. It's true. It's true. Oh, man, this Swedish goaltender, that left pad save and then dives on it. So that's just the thing. His rebound control has been pretty good here tonight. I would say battle of the goaltenders. Love Herenstam the slight edge, not just because he's let in 2 versus 3, but I would just say his rebound control is a little bit slicker here tonight. 15:41. And icing call on the Swedes. Stenberg smiling here. God, he's so fast, man. 15 minutes until I get the fuck out of here and head to St. Paul, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Man, what a great game. Best game of the tournament thus far. $15.37. Shot for the Finns. Finland. Another shot, but that doesn't even hit the net, and Sweden picks his pocket. Sweden, great outbreak. Outbreak, jeez. And nice shot by Sweden. Takes the shot a little early here and a good save by Rimpinen. It was 3-on-2, and they could have set something up. I mean, Finland has been like too eager to pass. Sweden not eager enough in the offensive zone. Yeah, okay. I'm not talking crazy. Mike Johnson said there was that backdoor pass option. And Rimpinen's able to save that. And faceoff's going to be in the Finland zone. 15-16. Great face-off win by Sweden. Sweden with a shot, and Rimpinen tracking that loose puck up front. He does make the secondary save, and nice moves by Finland. Jokin in there in particular. And he's able to help bring this or fire this into the Swedish zone, but the goalie sends this right back down the ice. This is going to be icing on Sweden. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. $14.55. Razor close game. Finland wins the faceoff. Finland backhand past the blue line. Shot! Doesn't get through. Still left side corner. Behind the net now. 2-on-2 battling for it. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? And Finland gets it backhand past the slot, and Sweden gets the puck. And here comes the Swedes with speed. Shot. Rimpinen's going to glove this one down, and Sweden's going to get that offensive zone faceoff. Honestly, that was... and some pushing and shoving behind the net. I mean, I'm not going to do that. I mean, I can. I absolutely can, but why would I do that? You guys wouldn't be able to hear anything I said. I'd be a nuisance to those next to me, doing commentary next to a bunch of people who are probably like, fuck this guy, get him out of here. I feel like that'd be pretty rude. I could maybe do like a stream of me walking around the concourse, but yeah. And obviously I can't show the game because that would be illegal. I guess long and the short of it is I don't want to look like some streamer dick, you know? I want to drink beers, sing the Canadian national anthem, and watch some hockey. 14-24. But to answer your question, I could. I have the physical ability and camera and software to do so. I think anyone can now, just the YouTube app now. 14-23. Nice shot. Hoppy's better at social media than me anyways. 14-14. Damn iPhone users. Give Hardy with it behind the net. Corner. I'll be live tweeting probably though. And posting some shorts. How about that? We'll compromise with shorts and live tweets. There we go. 1358. Hit me up on Twitter. But I will be posting shorts to the channel. Oh, some room there. Finland, man, he took way too long with taking the shot, but shot from the circle, rebound, can't put it home. 13:39, shot again for Finland. They hold this puck in. Is Sweden starting to sweat? Nah, they send this puck up and out, glove down. And Finland still has it. This team's going to change. Here comes Finland. Finland centering pass, unable to get that shot off. Holding the blue line is Finland. And now it's 2-on-2 at center. I just posted in chat. Rimpinen leaves it for his defenseman. Sweden again with the aggressive forecheck. And a backhand chip in play for Finland. Finland with a shove. Shot to keep this puck in. Finland chasing. Finland keeps us alive in the corner now. Great job. Back to the slot and Bumble fucks that. Whiffs on the freaking one-timer. And this puck's going to be sent back down the length of the ice. Finland fires this one back in, trying to capitalize on the quick change of Sweden. And this goes off stick and out of play. This should be in the Swedish zone. And damn, guys, halfway through this third period, and it's still a very, very close game. All right, TV timeout here, guys. TV timeout. Yeah, we had a SotaPod Twitter account. We had two actually that we built up, but unfortunately, Elon's Twitter does not like us, or did not like the SotaPod, and I had an old phone number attached to my first one, so I couldn't get back into it after it got hacked. But anyways, shout out to the State of Hoppy. He's our home Twitter account now. All right. Still, I mean, it's been a close game. It's been a tight game. It's been a competitive game since the first period, ladies and gentlemen. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? And you know what? We have 30 people watching right now. I appreciate you all. You guys are awesome. I will be live at the Canada game, or I would stream that as well tomorrow. We're dragged to the gold medal game. I will be streaming both games tomorrow as well. But you know what I'm going to do right now? Shout out to everyone hanging out with us. We're going to give you guys... we're going to give out some memberships here. We're going to give out some memberships in the new year. We will be doing more stuff for you members. And to shout out all the loyals who've been watching World Junior Hockey with us here. Let's give out a few, all right? Boom! 5 memberships given. We hit 31 people watching. Shout out to Nicholas, Dwayne, Sarah, Denial, Scott. Appreciate you guys. We will give 5 more on our next Wild stream. There we go. They're all by random, by the way, but big shout out to you guys for hanging out with us. We'll give 5 more random memberships on the first Wild stream. Oh, a nice shot there by Finland, an even better save for Sweden. Face off. And the Finns, they win it and they come away with it. Hard battled face off there in the circle. 12:08 on the clock, and Finland able to hold this line. Can they keep the zone? My mic's messed up. Uh-oh. Still messed up. 11:48. Check. 1, 2. What does that mean? Still messed up, so is it good now? 11:31. Or is it still bad? Back to the blue line. Oh! Yeah, that's a trip. I was going to say, is that not a trip? 11-19. Finland going to the power play. No, I messed up. Okay. Thank you for letting us know. Yeah, that is a lazy play by a tired Swede who ends up sliding to the ground here and taking out the Finn. They took out Tuva. Tuva's been dragged to the ground, bodied. And this is a huge opportunity for Finland. And guys, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers before the end of the tournament. We'll be live tomorrow for both games. Like I said, even if I go to the gold medal game tomorrow, we'll make sure that somebody from the Sota Pod tags in, and shot by Finland. That goes right and wide. Finland with it at the circle, cross ice pass, off the circle, shot. Great save again. Finland comes away with it. Behind the net, circle, blue line, circle, back to the blue line, back to the circle, cross ice pass, but no one there. Finland has it though, back to the blue line. They're buzzing now, man. They're buzzing now. 1 minute and 22 seconds. 10:35, blue line. Finland on the right side, back to the blue line again. Finland tried to find top of the crease. That goes behind the net, and this is going to trickle down the length of the ice. Finland's able to, well, both the teams are able to make their changes. Finland, great early power play. Here comes Kivi Harju, the Minnesota Wild prospect and captain of the team. Backhand pass. See, he leaves it for the forward. Shot at the top of the circle, and a great save by Sweden. That's going to ricochet all the way down the length of the ice. Kivi Harju with the great skating. He sends this back. Backhand. Left side. Sweden able to knock this one back, but not out. And Finland still with it. Back to the blue line. 22 seconds remaining on the Finland power play. Finland shot. Can they get the rebound? Can't get the rebound. Finland with the retaliation for sure. So the puck was stuck. Oh, that was dumb as fuck for Finland. That might have just lost them the game. Tuva, number 23, has just been abused this game. You could see his wires just crossed there. As the puck was like tangled in his gear or something, the Swede pushed him. He fucking goes McSorley on the Swede and then punches one of the other ones. So he's going to the box. Yeah, a little cross check by the Swede. Fucking slash in retaliation. Oh my God, man. The Finns, they had their opportunity there. They had their opportunity. That tip pass was so close. But this might be it for the Finns, man. If Sweden scores here on this power play, this could be the dagger. Still a lot of time. But you got to imagine that the boys from the on the Finnish side are going to go either two ways here. They're either going to kill, or it's 4-on-4. They're taking both. Wait, what? Or for 16 seconds. Sorry. I was like, that was done with my point. I just saw 4-on-4 for a second. I totally, yeah. Anyways, because Finland was up on the power play there, but it doesn't matter as Sweden does have possession. And here comes the Swedish player from the box. They are going to be up a man now. 19-15. But as I was saying, is Finland's either going to crash and burn or absolutely, dominate or come back together. That's what I think after this. But a great save by Rimpinen as he goes full starfish on this one. And yeah, there's going to be some chatting after every whistle here. I'm definitely going to be late to the Canada game. Oh, is someone getting a slash? No way is Sweden getting a penalty here. No way. Sweden's going to the box or a slash on Rimpinen. What the hell is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, it looks like a really good poke for the puck, in my opinion. I don't think it's a slash, but You know what? I do not agree with that call. He's getting the slashing call, but the puck was loose. The puck was loose, and he was going to poke that puck in. I don't understand this one, but I don't agree with that at all. Wait, Finland's taking the penalty for the cross-check? What the fuck is this? Okay, Sweden now. What? Up an extra man, 5-on-3. Don't agree. So they didn't. Okay, so yeah, the slash didn't matter because that was but they took the fin for the freaking cross check in the crease. That's some craziness. But anyways, up. I can't. But Sweden up 5. Was it 5-on-3? Oh no, sorry, still 5-on-4. .838. Sweden with it. Yeah, I don't understand what the refs are doing here in this third, but I guess they let a bunch of shit slide in the first. Not a bunch of shit, but let them play hard. And now they're like, look, we got to fucking Zamboni the ice for Canada. We can't have this shit. So we're just calling stuff. 8:15. Shot from the blue line, and that doesn't get through. The finals are tomorrow, yes. Frondell shot. Great glove save by Rimpinen. And he gloves this one down. Great save by Rimpinen. 27 seconds remaining on the Swedish power play. I guess they took both guys. It was very confusing the way that the broadcast was showing just the fucking Finland sin bin. So my bad, guys. They did take both of them, which, again, what the fuck? I don't think they should have taken either, but regardless. Sweden's actually calling timeout. Not a lot of time. Only 27 seconds left on their power play, but enough time to at least draw up a play. And I think they're keeping that first unit out there as well. So keeping them fresh. It's so fucking cold right now. Look, I swear I could blow steam. It's so cold. All right, 8:01 remaining, guys. 8:01 remaining. We've had goals in every period except for this one so far. We got less than halfway through. Less than half of the period remaining. Let's see if Sweden can get another one. Let's see if Finland can tie this one and force overtime. They do force overtime. They'll force the start time to change to the next game, which, I mean, I can still get there. All right, and Sweden win the face-off. Sweden cross ice, and this goes up and out of play. 7:54. A lot of nervous Finn fans in the audience. 7:54. And Finland wins the faceoff. But Sweden gets it back. Sweden now. Right side. And Sweden's still with it. Bro, this game's awesome, man. This has been one of the best games of the tournament. Oh, and a nice job by Sweden, but they can't push the game home. This guy's clearly not a hockey fan if he says this game sucks. Must hate the sport. 7:28. Sweden with it at the blue line. Rimpinen without his goalie stick. as it's to his right now. And okay, he's able to pick it up as the puck is being battled for in the corner. Finland. Back to Kiviharju. Ah, so you aren't a hockey fan. You're just a bandwagoner who doesn't watch the games. I got you. 6:54. I'll be at the Canada game. 6:48. $6:39. And Finland gives it away right in front of the net. And Finland now has it in the corner. Sweden, they get it back. Sweden behind the net. Are you going to the game? Oh, shot! And a diving save by Rimpinen. Face-off's going to be in the Finn zone again, guys. And they're going to sneak probably 2 more TV timeouts. They snuck one in at 6:20 here, and they're probably going to sneak one in at like the 3-minute mark as well, guys. What do you think? Do you think Finland can come back here? Face off in the Finnish zone again. Rimpinen has been dialed in this third period, but so has the Swedish goaltender. His first name's Love, right? Love Hartinen or something like that? Love Herenstam. He's been fucking unbelievable tonight as well. And it has been close, man. It has been close. Sweden still trailing in shots, but that doesn't really matter. That doesn't tell the story at all. Even when they were trailing by like, what was it? Like 8 or 9 at one point. This has just been such a good, clash of styles in this rivalry game. Sweden with their blazing speed, skill, and good goaltending, and Finland with their skill, amazing defensive ability, strength, and amazing goaltending as well. All right, here we go. Back from TV timeout. 6:20. All right, boys, let's go. Kiviharju out there, Minnesota Wild prospect, captain of the team. All right, here we go. And Finland winning the face-off and coming away with it. Pressured outside their zone, but poked back to the defense. Again, man, Sweden, such a good forecheck, but Finland does a good job of passing their way into the Swedish zone, unable to put that one home. Shot from the blue line, rebound, score! Finland ties this one up. With just over 5 minutes to go. Finland scores to tie this 3-3. Please don't go to overtime. One of you two teams end it now. If we go to overtime, I'm fucked, dude, because I got to drive to St. Paul after this. Greetings from Finland, Suomi, baby. Goal. I have no idea. He's a very good Finn player, which means who the fuck knows? And anybody who claims they know are lying through their teeth. I think he's a professional hockey player. At what level? No idea. 5:46. He's definitely a standout on this team, but like we've had a lot of standout Finns who I think he'll make the NHL. Anything beyond that, it's like I need to see him play pro in North America before I have any sort of thought. But I like him. He's fun to watch, and he's fun to watch in all the clips that I've watched from overseas as well. Plays hard. So I think he'll fit in the North American game, but I gotta see it. It just sucks that Iowa is just a prospect killing freaking graveyard. 523. But I know Z and Hoppy are very high on him. I think Brett is as well. So they're the experts. I'm just the stupid eye test guy. 508. I'm just the hockey news reading guy. 458. I've noticed his skating is pretty incredible too. Just the speed is not there. Like, he's fast for a junior player, but he hasn't been one of those who's stood out there this tournament. Oh, Jokinen with the play. Backhand. Nobody there for the rebound. Finland behind the Sweden net. 437. And Swedish defender without a stick there, but he's able to pick it back up. Finland, can they hold the line? They do hold the line. Sweden with it, though. Sweden. Huge pass. That's a great pass. And they're able to tip that in. Guys, is this Olli Jokinen's kid? UC Jokinen's kid or just another Jokinen? Because if so, that's friggin'... What, Koivu's kid's on the team? You got a Jokinen on the team? Oh, and... Pass to set up his man up front, but that was knocked away by the goaltender. Shot from the blue line. Rebound caught by the Sweden. Kiviharju, great job keeping that one alive. Kiviharju trying to sneak his way in front of the net. Backdoor. And just missing with that pass was Finland. Sweden now attacking. Sweden overskates that as they're battling at center in front of the Finland bench. The ref is yelling, don't stall, don't stall. Get the puck moving. Come on, boys, get the puck moving. The ref's saying we ain't stopping it, so get the puck moving. And Finland comes away with a big hit by Sweden. 3-13. Oh, and missing that shot was Sweden. And this comes up the left side. Sweden, are they able to keep this one in? 2:51. Backhand pass, Finland. Right side. Finland pushes in the corner. Guys, you think this is going overtime? You think this is going overtime? And this goes back down the length of the ice. Great pass by Rippinen. Jokinen sends it into the Swedish zone. Jokinen's on the forecheck. The defenseman's on the forecheck here, battling again tightly up against the boards. 2 minutes left. And puck goes trickling down into the Finn zone. Finland is still with it, and they're going to break out here. 2 minutes remaining. Shots equal. Goals equal. Oof, Kiviharju. Almost scored himself there. And here comes the breakout by Finland, and Sweden does a good job of separating the man from his puck, but Finland does an even better job of getting the puck back in the Sweden zone, and Sweden tries to hold it, but a shot by Finland. Rebound. Who's in the slot? Where's the puck? Shot. That doesn't get through, and here come the Swedes. Sweden snapped one of the twigs of the Finnish player. No call there. 1 minute and 14 seconds. And we're in the Finland zone. Finland. Oh, huge hit by Sweden. Kiviharju sends this into the Sweden zone as they're going to get a change. Sweden gets the puck back, but they're still in their zone. Back to their defenseman. 54 seconds. Sweden, can they end it here? Nope. Finland gets it back. Forces Sweden back to their own zone. 45 seconds remaining. Sweden, shot. Save by Rimpinen. And Finland now with it in the neutral zone. Gives it back to Sweden. All right, Finland with it again here. Puck loose, 31 seconds. God damn it, why is this going to overtime? I'm going to be late. 20 seconds. And this is going to overtime. One last rush, but we'll see if they can get it done. 10 seconds. 6 seconds. We're going overtime, baby. We're going overtime. The second straight year. Do they Zamboni the ice for these? Bang, you're going to be late. Well, they might delay it half an hour because they need the ice to settle, right? So hopefully they just delay it to an 8 o'clock start. That would be nice. 8 o'clock start for me anyways. 9 Eastern. Oh, well. Yeah, I gotta boogie right after this, chat. I gotta boogie right after this. We're going to overtime. At this point, the Finns better win it, or else I'm gonna be pissed. If the Finns cause me to be late to the Canada game, I'm gonna be pissed, bro. All right, one sec, chat. One sec. Quick word from our sponsor, and we'll be right back. I don't think they're gonna Zamboni the ice, and if they do, then well, it's gonna be a late night. Back on the other side. Don't go anywhere.
Zamboni's on 7th, restaurant and bar right across the street from Grand Casino Arena in downtown St. Paul. You'll find a joke at 8 p.m. on Wednesdays. Enjoy happy hour food and drink specials when you stop in for the shows. Or if you've got something to say and enjoy stepping into the spotlight, go to zambonison7th.com and sign up to join the show. Spots fill up fast, and they do cap the number of comedians each week, so do not delay. Also, stay tuned for details on their once-a-month Friday night comedy show, Freaky Funny Fridays, beginning Friday, November 21st, featuring some of the hottest comedians in the Twin Cities. Zamboni's on 7th is a joke, but only on Wednesday evenings. And the occasional Friday.
All right, we are back, and they don't Zamboni the ice. We go right to OT. I figured so. I figured they got to get to this next game. Hey, what's up, Soto? Good to see you. All right, here we go, guys. We have some overtime. Next goal wins it. Gold medal game, by the way, no shootout. Just 20-minute periods until someone scores. The Finns going crazy. I love it. They haven't dropped the puck yet, chat. It's intense. In Sweden, man, whenever they have a perfect record in the freaking preliminaries, and they always get knocked out. For the freaking gold or opportunity to get gold. All right, here we go. And the puck has dropped for overtime. And here we go. A little 3-on-3 overtime for 10 minutes. Do I think Sweden will win? After the preliminary round, I said that Sweden was the best team in the tournament, but Finland has been playing a hell of a game. And at this point, anybody can win, man. It's 3-on-3 overtime World Juniors fucking semifinals. Anybody can win. Either of them can win. And Sweden has it at the line. Sweden loses it. Oh, they bring it back in. Sweden shot and Rimpinen with the save. Finland with it now. Up the left side. 9:05. Finland with it. Finland drops back. He pivots. They're going to reset. Finland. Here they come. Shot. Oh, he doesn't shoot. He holds. Rebound. No one's there for the rebound, but Finland gets it back. You don't think that's his son? 8:20, and Finland's going to go all the way back down, and they're going to change. Here comes Finland now. 2-on-2. Finland left side. Hits the brakes. Shot. That doesn't get through. And Sweden gets it back. Nice hit in the corner. Sweden brings it in. Solo effort. Sweden tried to get this under the pad. Pass back. Great stick there by Finland. Unbelievable opportunity by the Swedes as they were able to change it. Here come the Swedes again as they keep this onside. Blue line shot. Rimpinen with the huge glove save. 7:32. 7:32. Good opportunity by both Sweden and Finland. Face off to the right of Rimpinen. 7:32 remaining. Finland, they win the face-off, drop it behind the net as they're going to work their breakout. But again, it's a good forecheck. Only one player there for Sweden, but he did force them to move. 2-on-2. Finland behind the net. Slides it back, and that's going to go out into the neutral zone, forcing Finland to go all the way back down. And Sweden doesn't give a fuck, man. Sweden just picked his pocket. Single-handedly just picked his pocket. Sweden back. Nobody there, though. Nobody there. $6.54. You'll hear me say who wins. You'll hear me say who wins. 6:48. I will yell who wins, and then I got to go to the Czech-Canada game. Sweden shot. What a save by Rimpinen. And that goes left and wide, and here comes Finland now. 2-on-1 for Finland. Loses the puck, though. Drops it back. Blue line. Finland circling. Back to the slot. Can't find a pass or shooting lane. Great defense by Sweden, forcing him all the way back down into his zone as Finland's going to change. Oh, what a terrible drop pass as Finland sends it all the way back down the ice. Nobody there. Not yet. It's still 3-3. 5 minutes and... Okay, please don't spam. 5:48 minutes remaining in first OT. Finland trying to dig it free behind the net. Pass in front. Nobody there. 5:34. I'm going to be late, guys. Finland better score because I'm going to be late. If Finland forces overtime and loses, it makes me late. Finland, pass to the slot, shot, great save, rebound, and the puck is under the netminder. Great save for Mr. Love. Love gun. He didn't know where it was. Great OT. Kivy Hard tried to spring his man, but he just was not set up in the slot. Dude, this Swedish goaltender is unreal, man. If you look at his movement, he's insane. And Rimpinen makes a tremendous save as well. Finland wins the faceoff. 3-3, and we're in overtime. Says so on screen. 4:58. .448. Drop pass for Finland. Absolutely not. What a terrible and foolish question. This is YouTube in 2025. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. Asking me to do illegal stuff on YouTube. What a crazy, crazy question. 4:32 and offside for the Swedes. $2026. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Maybe I'm the fool. Maybe I'm the fool. Asking me to break the law in 2026 is crazy, though. Yep, that's offside. That's offside. And nice face-off by Finland. 4:20. Just commentary, buddy. Swede's going to bottle this. What's up, Mark? .415. Same laws in Sweden and Finland, bud. Oh, here we go. Sweden, shot. And that goes right and wide. 4:05. And this puck's going to go all the way back down the length of the ice. In Finland, good job chasing, but Sweden with it. Here we go. Sweden, 2-on-2. Sweden, top of the circle. Shot. Great save by Rimpinen. Sweden still battling behind the net, but Finland gets it back. Finland, left side. It's illegal in Spain, too. .335. It was not shorthanded, no. Hey, shout out to Ella, some friends from Mexico. .325. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. .320. And this goes all the way back to the Finland zone. Trump's already mad. His boys lost. Finland. Oh my God, what a pass, but he bumblefucked that. He misfired and wasn't able to get that shot off. 3 minutes, and Sweden gets it back in their zone. 2:55. Sweden up the left side. Sweden drops it back. 2 minutes and 43 seconds remaining. Sweden. Shot. Pass. Can't put it through. Finland with a great defense. What a crazy game and even crazier OT. And here comes Finland. 2-on-2. Oh, and this shot doesn't get through, dude. This is insane. Sweden now. Breakaway. Shot. What a save by Rimpinen. What a save by Rimpinen. Glove save. He had no idea where it was. Crazy game. The best game of the tournament so far. Best game of the tournament so far. 2:06 and unable to get that puck through, and Sweden's going to take a penalty. Sweden for slashing. This might be the dagger. Sweden for slashing. Best game of the tournament, and Sweden might have just shot themselves in the skate there. Wow. Finland's going to go on the power play. Hey, what's up, my Canucks friend? I'm from British Columbia originally, so love the Vancouver Canucks. Shout out to the 100 people watching, by the way. Smash that like button and subscribe. We'll be streaming the games tomorrow as well. Finland on the power play. Vigo. Yeah, Vigo's the one who took the power play. No Vigo. And Finland is using their timeout here. They're going to drop their play. 2 minutes remaining in the first OT. 2 minutes on the power play. Boo Canucks. You're not a Canucks fan? Or you're a Canucks hater? The Canucks are so bad right now. It's kind of funny to hate on a team that's so bad. You should just be laughing at them right now like the rest of us for how disgusting their management has handled everything. .203. Friggin' Czechs and Latvia. Go Flames! Hey, I love the Flames. I'm a Canucks fan. Lived 3 years in Calgary. Most underrated city in Canada. 155. Actually, all my first NHL games were at the Saddle Dome. You guys got one more year till they rip it down? Oh, Kivi Hardy with a shot. Left side, but fair enough. The Canucks did beat up on the Flames for a lot of years. Shot! But now, hopefully, the Flames can beat up on the Canucks a little bit here and grant us Gavin McKenna, baby. Go Habs! Yo, we got so many hockey fans in the live chat right now. Shout out to the over 100 people here. You guys are amazing. Again, I'm going to be live for both medal games tomorrow, so subscribe. I would be streaming the Canada game too, but I literally have tickets to go watch them, and Finland and Sweden are making me late. Suomi! 139. Finland wins the face-off. 1 minute, 34 seconds remaining on their power play. Top of the circle. 4-on-3 for the Finns, guys. Kivi Harju, top of the circle. Backdoor, back to the circle. Backdoor again. Circle. Shot. What a save. What a save by Sweden. No, they don't do draws. Are the Canucks a poverty franchise? No, their owner's just a terrible human and doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Ooh, what a save by Mr. Love. I'm a Canucks fan who loves Ovechkin and who lives in Minnesota. So I'm just a hockey fan at this point. And whose favorite league is the LNAH, not the NHL. The LNAH is the greatest league on the planet. For entertainment. Kivi Harju, top of the circle. 1 minute remaining on the power play. 1 minute remaining in overtime. Oh, cross ice pass. Couldn't get the shot off. Finland. Back to the blue line. Oh, Sweden. Able to get that stick in. Kivi Harju now. Right side. Puck is bouncing. Top of the circle. Kivi Harju shot. Oh my God, that hit the post. That hit the post. Yeah, why would there be a draw in the semis? 35 seconds remaining in OT. I cannot care less for hockey, but in true Finnish fashion, I can't help but care about these huge games each year. That's what I love about this tournament. The world, even if you don't follow the NHL or like the Finnish Liga or your domestic league, the World Juniors is the greatest tournament in sports. This will head to shootout. 33 seconds. 33 seconds remaining in OT. I grew up in BC, so bleed blue and green. But I loved watching Ovechkin. So I'd say like my three favorite teams, like obviously Canucks fan till I die. I'm going to die without watching them win a Stanley Cup, unfortunately. But I also love the Capitals because of Ovi. And I love watching, I live in Minnesota. So Been covering the Minnesota Wild for like 6 years now. This game is not going to end. Rooting for Finland to win. Kiviharju. Left side. Sweden was able to get another stick. 20 seconds remaining. Cross ice. Kiviharju. Oh, great defensive play there by Sweden, getting in front of the lane. 10 seconds remaining. Kiviharju. Hemming. Oh, gets it taken away. Sweden. This game is going to a shootout, ladies and gentlemen. Great penalty kill by Sweden. Was that enough? Was that enough momentum? Is that enough momentum to carry them into the shootout? The Swedish penalty killers have been nothing but spectacular, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap. Shootout time, baby. God, I honestly should go start my car right now. Charlie Conway is the goat of hockey. Yo, Denial, I don't know if you've watched any of this game, but this has been the best game of the tournament, and it's not even close. Oh my God. I'm going to be late. I'm supposed to be at fucking in St. Paul right now, but this game has gone to freaking overtime and now shootout, so I'm going to be late for the Canada game. I should go start my car right now, to be honest. Had placed a bet for the game to end in shootout, so let's go. All right, I'm totally going to do that. Quick word from our sponsor, and we'll be back for shootout. I'm literally going to start my car right now. Finland won a medal last year for Canada in a shootout in overtime. Go Sweden! Okay, never mind. We're going to start here in a sec. All right, guys, we're going to shootout. Unbelievable. If it wasn't for the wrist injury, Adam Banks would have went prob. Or would have went pro. Tabernacle. Je parle français aussi. Finland gets to choose if they want to go first. Ben oui. Team Sweden is going to shoot first, ladies and gentlemen. Je suis un vrai Canadien. Ben oui. Oh. Don Cherry OC. As you guys can see. Hey, cheers, buddy. Thank you so much for hanging out. Shout out to everybody. We got over 100 people here. Smash that like button. Subscribe. We'll be live tomorrow for the medal games. Don Cherry's a legend. Any hockey fan who hates Don Cherry is not a hockey fan. I like Ron McLean too. I didn't pick a side. I love them both. Oh, Canada. We literally play drinking games to the crazy shit that Don Cherry said throughout our lives. And then he says some crazy shit and people freak out. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. And it wasn't, he said the most tame shit that he's ever said and people freak out on him, man. They could have freaked out on him on some of the shit he said in the friggin' mid 2000s. I mean, he's freaking 90. He's in his 90s right now, right? So, I mean. Oh, so you're picking a side. See, I don't pick sides between them. I love them both. Both such amazing figures in the sport of hockey. And again, Don Cherry will never leave my office. Sweden to miss The first 2 penalties? Yeah, dude, Coach Bobby Orr. We're going into shootout. The game's still going on, man. We're in shootout. Man, they better finish the shootout soon, though, because again, I'm going to the Canada game. I live in Minnesota, so I'm going to the Canada game, but like, it takes a little bit to get to St. Paul. Doug Glatt, where am I? I'm in Minnesota. Okay, they got to do a quick. They got to do a quick Zamboni. Okay, we're gonna have a quick word from our sponsor. And then I'll be right back. Well, I'm gonna be late for the fucking game now. I'm literally just gonna go start my car right now. So, oh, the joys of not being in a garage. Okay. Are they starting? Are they starting? I don't want to miss it. That's the thing. I think we'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. Colorado Avalanche being hammered without win. What do you think, Chad? Do I have 2 minutes to go start my car? I'm literally jumping in there and driving to St. Paul after this chat. Look, as much as I love hockey and that's the nail biter shootout now, this was not the night. This was not the fucking night to go to shootout, boys. I am Canadian. Well, I'm a dual citizen. I'm Canadian American, but I grew up in Canada and I've been living in Minnesota for almost 5 years now. Oh my God, they got to turn the Zamboni around. I ain't doxing myself, buddy. Run for it. Okay, quick word from our sponsor and we'll be right back, guys. I got to get the Zamboni out of here.
Sundays are fun days at Zamboni's on 7th Restaurant and Bar. They love hockey, they love St. Paul, and they love bingo. Their charitable gambling sponsors are St. Paul Capitals Youth Hockey, and they've partnered with them for Sunday bingo with great cash prizes, including a $1,000 coverall game. Take advantage of free street parking on Sundays and stop in for great food and drink, cash prizes, and of course, THC raffles during Zamboni's on 7th, Wake and Bake, and Smash Mouth Pizza Brunch Bingo Sundays. Come get it.
Okay, we're back, guys. We're back. Whew. It is freaking cold. They haven't even got the net back on yet, so we're good. There's no such thing as a dual citizen? You're dumb. Is there even a border west of the Mississippi River? To, like, Wisconsin? That's the other side. Also, roads are really bad, man. Fuck, dude. Okay, well, I'm probably gonna die on my way to the rink then. Minus 20. It's not that cold. How cold is it right now? It's about minus 9 right now. Still cold, still cold. I missed our minus 20. We're still going minus 10 in southern Finland. No problem, no problem. Ooh, I'm shivering. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Yeah, the rain didn't help. All right, first shot here by Sweden. Sweden shot. Nice save by Rimpinen. All right. Here comes Finland. Finland carves, shot. Great save for Sweden. Both teams have made saves. Still 0-0. Second shooter for the Swedes. Frondell, what a move, but unable to put it home, and a great save by Rimpinen. Oh, man, what a save by Rimpinen, man. What a save. Kicks out his right toe. And Finland backhand score! Finland is the first one to put a goal up on the board in this shootout. Finland leading now in the shootout. On the second shot, too. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Here comes Sweden. Okay, dude, stop, okay? I'm clearly a little bit behind. And Sweden misses it. Five times they shoot. All right, here comes Finland now. On the third shot. Finland, backhand. And it hit the goalpost and went out. 1-0 for Finland. And we're going into the fourth attempt. I'll put it on the ticker on the bottom of the screen as well. Let's go, Finland. All right, here we go. Sweden taking their fourth shot. And it's Eklund for Sweden. And Rippinen makes the save. Means guts and finish. All right, here we go. Finland with a chance to win it. If he scores now, the game is over. And a pad save for Sweden. Fifth round here, man. Fifth round here. If Sweden misses, the game is over. If Sweden misses, the game is over. He has to score. The captain for Sweden. Is this it? Can he score? And he scores! No way! The backhand! The backhand! Finland has to score to finish it. Finland has to score to finish it. Oh my God, this game has been absolutely insane. Well, I mean, I'm just not going to go to the game. So at that point, my money will be wasted. Oh, and there's a save for Sweden. We're going into round 6. If this goes another 15 minutes, I'm not going to the game. All right, here we go. 6th round. Here comes the Finnish shooter. Save outright. The goalies are good, man. All right, here comes Finland. Reverse order now. Nice save for Sweden. And now Sweden, if they get it, they win the game. And here comes Sweden. Frondell, backhand. Save for Rimpinen. Round 7. Oh my God, it hits the... Did it hit the post? Oh my God, it hit both posts. It hit both posts. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. Rimpinen's unreal. But that hit both posts. All right, here comes Finland. And he mishandles the puck. What a waste of an opportunity. Finland mishandles the puck. Hemming doesn't even get a shot off. Doesn't even get a shot off. Oh, that's horrible. Berglund's back. Berglund's back. Can he do it? Can he do it? Berglund can't get past Rimpinen, man. We're going into round 8. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dude, he couldn't get it to that right side. What a save. Dude, these goalies have been unreal. All right, here we go. Finland. Save by Sweden. These are the 2 best goalies in the tournament. This is insane. And here comes Frondell. Can he end it? Can he end it? Third attempt here. And he scores! Sweden wins! Sorry, Finland. Sweden wins. I wish I could stay longer, but I'm going to the Canada game. Join us tomorrow. We'll be back for more streams. I am fucking out of here. Sweden going to the gold medal game in an absolute crazy one, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to everybody who joined. Like and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow for the medal games. Peace.